What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Man, we back like we never left. Now, we see not even 3 days later, after Celeste Taylor was waived by the Indiana Fever, we see the Sky make a move and cut Kai. And I felt like they had her on the roster more so for the social media presence, her following. She was friends with Angel Reese. So now we're in this week where Angel Reese's friend has gotten cut, as well as one of Caitlin Clark's friends. Now, Kai actually played for the Indiana Fever before Clark got there, right? So there's ties there. But now the Chicago Sky have an open roster spot. We talked about potential suitors, potential teams that would pursue Celeste Taylor. I was thinking the Dallas Wings, I was thinking the Washington Mystics, and I was thinking the Chicago Sky. She would be a perfect fit for that team. People were asking me, who would they cut? Who would they cut to make room? I said Kai. And now look where we're at. Things seem like they are starting to fall into place for this to be a potential move, y'all. And I'm just wondering how everybody's feeling about it. Is Celeste Taylor going to team up with Angel Reese and be the next member of the Chicago Sky? It just seems coincidental that, this move was made within days of Celeste Taylor being cut. You think about Celeste, what she's bringing, known for defense, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, once in the Big Ten, once in the ACC with Duke and Ohio State. We know the perimeter defense. And to be honest with y'all, Indiana absolutely could have used her last night. Because Jewel Lloyd was out there cooking Christy Wallace. Cooking her. It was a phenomenal offensive performance. Obviously, we knew from the jump cutting Celeste Taylor was an issue. It was a problem that the Fever were going to regret. One game later, Jewel Lloyd goes off for a season high. 34 points, lights him up. Now, we got to keep an eye out. Will the Chicago Sky capitalize off the mistake of the Indiana Fever? Because they are absolutely regretting cutting Celeste Taylor. Now we see the Sky with an open roster spot, and Celeste is there for the picking. She is there for the picking, and we know her game, man. Defense, runs the floor hard, makes winning plays, knocks down jump shots. And now I'm looking at it, and it feels like this was a major mistake. Another mistake from Lynn Dunn. Another mistake from Coach Christy Sods, who continues to hold this team back. But we're seeing another mistake made by her by not allowing Celeste to ever touch the floor and show what she could do. You got Christy Wallace out there trying to check Jewel Lloyd. Like, what actually is going on? My T girl, welcome back. I wouldn't be surprised if Christy Sods goes over to the Sky as well. Her name has weight in women's basketball and the WNBA. Jeez. Christy Sods switching sides, my T girl. The Sun. Hey, what's good reaching for the Sun? Damn, they dumb cutting Celeste. Yes. Yes. How did they let Celeste go? We see Kai get cut from the Chicago Sky. Now, do the Sky go after Celeste Taylor? Do they make this team pay for their mistakes, man? We saw Jewel Lloyd just go off last night. Y'all telling me Jewel Lloyd couldn't put up a better... Are you telling me that Celeste Taylor couldn't put up a better defensive effort on Jewel Lloyd than Christy Wallace, who was getting cooked? 30 ball dropped on her head, y'all. Vad Money says they paid Christy Size to do this. Indiana has no defensive guards. I bet they put way too much time in CC. Lousy defensive player, no hustle in her. Sheesh. My T girl coming in hot. Okay, that's how we feeling. Yo, Robert, welcome back, my guy. What's up, man? How's everybody doing tonight? You'll see Angel Reese make TikToks with Celeste. That's what I'm saying. Do they bring Celeste in now? Angel Reese just lost her top TikTok partner. She just lost, and Celeste is now right there for the grabs. Hey, Leroy, welcome back. What's up? What's up? Welcome back. What is wrong with Kayla McBride? She is in such a huge slump in the last 4 games. Facts. I don't know. I don't know, man. She's just not shooting well, not seeing the court well. She's having a rough go at it right now, man. I think the Olympic break will be good for her though, man, because I still value her as one of the best shooters in the league. But I mean, what are we seeing right now with this? We see Celeste Taylor out. She's out there for the picking. Does she go out and join the Chicago Sky? Like, these moves are too close, I feel like, to be coincidental. And they definitely could have used her when Jewel Lloyd was out there cooking. But shout out to we talking about the Minnesota Lynx, Caleb McBride, man. Shout out to them winning that Commissioner Cup. Bad Money says McBride is getting the Caitlin Clark defense on her. Sheesh. Jay, what's up? What's up? Hey, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I haven't seen anything in print or anything factual, but it feels like it's lining up that way. I mean, we talked about the potential suitors for Celeste, right? The Dallas Wings, the Washington Mystics in the last live, as well as the Chicago Sky. She would be a perfect fit for this defensive team that likes to get up the court, and they need shooters. They desperately need shooters. Marina Mabry is the only shooter on the Sky really right now, man, that can really get streaky, get hot from deep. So Celeste makes a lot of sense. What do y'all think? Big Broad is getting that Caitlin Clark defense on her. Sheesh. J.C. Sheldon and Celeste Taylor gave CC problems when Indiana played Ohio. Absolutely. Absolutely. When Iowa played Ohio State. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, I mean, they were fortunate that they got knocked out of the tournament, so they didn't have to play Indiana or Ohio State. Yeah, Celeste Taylor and J.C. Sheldon was locking stuff up, man. Celeste is talented. I mean, it's nasty work how they didn't even give her an opportunity, guys, to even get anything going. I mean, how do you have Christy Wallace still on this team? How do you have Saxton still on this team? How do you have Wheeler still on this team? I mean, obviously, I know Wheeler ain't getting traded because of that contract. Did you know that Asia is not as good as Angel? Angel scored 36 points and 28 rebounds, which are higher than Asia's 34 and 24 career highs. That I respect it. They definitely went at it last night. Or 2 nights ago, they definitely went at it, the Aces and the Chicago Sky. It was a competitive game. Angel Reese is a dog, but Asia Wilson is a totally different monster. She different. She was giving Camilla and Angel all work all night. No cap. How would Chicago use her? Maybe as a two. They need a true PG as well. I think Zia Cook, Courtney Williams. I like Courtney Williams with them. I think she's more of a PG. They definitely will play Celeste at the two if it gets down to it. If they grab her. But man, no. If the Sky get a true point guard that can really distribute the basketball, they're going to be a playoff team. Timothy, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, I say bring her in. Yes, make them pay. We knew that Indiana was going to see Celeste Taylor again. Why not add more spark to this rivalry? Clark is the leader in shooting the three-pointers in a row per game and making one. Some teams should pick up Celeste. Yeah, Celeste definitely is a pro. Celeste is definitely a pro. She's definitely going to find her way. Somebody's going to give her a chance. Taylor could give Carter and Mabry a quality break. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like Dana Evans with that team too. Dang, Bad, you standing on business like that? You really feel like Angel Reese is better than Asia Wilson right now? I'm not co-signing, but hey, okay. Everybody's definitely entitled to their own opinion here. Asia is the best versatile post in basketball besides Kevin Durant. Asia Wilson is elite, y'all. He is elite. I mean, did y'all see what she was doing out there, coast to coast, off the dribble? She's got the footwork, the inside game, the mid range. She's elite, man. But I really think, speaking of Angel Reese, that Celeste Taylor could be their next teammate, man. I really think the Fever just really screwed themselves with that cut. I mean, and then they bring in a big who they don't even play. We still haven't even seen her play yet. And she's supposed to be this big physical specimen that's supposed to be locking down the paint. But what are they really doing? They had Christy Wallace on Jewel Lloyd, y'all, for crying out loud. I heard that many people are canceling their league passes and ticket sales are dropping because people are sick of CC being canceled by the Fever and the entire WNBA. The Fever have a dumpster fire. It is absolutely a dumpster fire. Angela, what's up? It is absolutely a dumpster fire in Indiana. They cut Celeste Taylor. They continue to start Christy Wallace. They put their best shooter probably in Samuelson and Lexi Hole. They pretty much have benched Samuelson. Lexi Hole not getting as many minutes as she should. You know what I'm saying? We still really haven't seen Grace Berger. Not sure how she fell out of place, out of this rotation. Who is, I mean, they gave Angel 2 phantom fouls. You really feel like Angel Reese is better than Asia Wilson right now, today, at 9:44 Eastern Time on June 28th, 2024, right now. You think, not potential, but you think Angel Reese right now is better than Asia Wilson? That's tough. Yo, honestly, Angela, Christy Wallace is the worst starting guard in the entire WNBA, period. I mean, how many? We got 70 people in here. Somebody, anybody, find me a worse starting guard in the league than Christy Wallace. Brings nothing to the table, didn't score a point last night. She stinks. Angel has 11 rebounds on Asia 6. Asia is way better than Angel. Atlanta got them a dub. Yup, Atlanta got them a dub. Absolutely. Shout out to the ATL, man. Get y'all updated on that game. They absolutely did. And they've been struggling this year. They definitely have been struggling. But yeah, they did get the win 78-74. Only the seventh win on the year. Only the Sun, fourth loss on the year. How about Tina Charles still putting in work, y'all? 14 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Um, I think it's most impressive too. They've been playing without Ryan Howard, easily their best player, hands down. One of the top scorers in the league, man. Was averaging 15, 4, and 3. One of the top 3-point threats in the entire league. They're still playing without her. They're still playing without. Oh no, Jordan Canada came back. Jordan Canada did play 9 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. She's making her way back. So yeah, Atlanta definitely got some action. What we talking about, chat? What we talking about? Yep, they definitely did. Asia is way better than Angel. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yo, Tim, that's what I'm saying. Asia Wilson was out there giving them young rookies buckets, man. Stop playing with her. Asia Wilson got 20 straight games with 20 plus points. If they called fouls, Reese would foul out in the first quarter. Yeah, she was going crazy. Asia only scored on Cardoso in the second half. Angel dropped 14 on her after refs stopped cheating. Bad. That's how you really feel right now? That's how you really feel. Looking at Asia Wilson's body of work, man. Multiple MVPs, multiple Defensive Player of the Years, back-to-back champion. Why are we disrespecting her like that, man? Why are we disrespecting her like that? She deserves better. She deserves better, man. Come on now. Come on now. But yeah, I'm thinking the Sky make a move for Celeste Taylor, y'all. I'm thinking they make a move and add to this rivalry. Of course, we know we're getting round 4 in August between the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever. But the Fever, man, they have a better record, but it seems like the Sky are in a better position, man. It feels like Angel Reese is just in a better position to win that Rookie of the Year award. Asia is MVP. Angel is a college champion for sure. But this ain't college. And this ain't LSU. And she ain't got Flaja. She ain't got Big Four. Asia can play a post and PG. I don't know about the PG, but she can definitely handle the rock, though. Y'all be wanting to put people in PG. I feel you. Some serious playmakers out there. But, man, what are the Sky going to do? They got to go get Celeste. Teaspoon is such a better coach. than Christy Sides, man. Like, imagine if Teaspoon was the head coach of the Fever. Bro, they would have at least 10 wins. She outcoached Christy Sides in that last game. Teaspoon is the ideal coach for Angel and Kennedy. Sides is a mess. Angela, absolutely. Absolutely. Sides is terrible. She's terrible. And I feel like they're definitely not going to get rid of her before, like, during this season. But, man, hey, okay. Odyssey Sims helps Dallas Wings. I don't know why she wasn't on the team in the beginning of the season. Facts. I know she was injured. Christy Sods gave her to the sky, and she's going there for a job. Literally gifted them Celeste Taylor. Might as well have gifted them Celeste Taylor, guys. Literally. They go ahead and cut Kai, and they get her out of there. They got an open roster spot, and they're right on time. Rumor has it Christy Sods has about 5 games left tops. Bluter has been packing up boxes for weeks now in Iowa City. Is that facts? Leroy, is that facts? Sheesh. Get get Bluter in there as the GM or the coach. Either have her as the coach or have her find the next coach. Because Christy Sods is single-handedly sabotaging this squad. And I think, not saying she'll be the only sole reason, but she will be one of the reasons if she stays that Caitlin Clark does not win Rookie of the Year. Angel can win with bench players. Okay, Asia can't even even win without Hall of Famers. What? Man, you own one. Saz deserves Defensive Player of the Year for her lockdown on CC. Has her in shackles. Has Caitlin Clark in shackles. Like, we've been screaming free Caitlin for a while now. She just has not looked comfortable in that system, man. Christy Sides has been gifted 2 back-to-back first-round picks, and look what she's doing. When Reese get that jump shot together, she gonna be a super dog. Facts. She's got the handles. She can pass it. She's got the point forward skill. She's got the point forward skills. She's a monster on the glass. She defends. She expands. Gets that jumper. Gets a go-to move down low. Angel Reese is going to be elite. Angel was oppressed by all the refs in the WNBA. It is a joke. Then tried to eject her and foul her to the bench. I don't think there's an agenda by the WNBA, man. Angel Reese gets a lot of love. Bluter for GM would be fired. Facts. Facts. Get her in there to find the answer because they haven't found it yet. They need to clear house. They need to get Wheeler out of there. They need to get Wallace out of there. They need to get Mitchell out of there. They need to get Sides out of there because it's a divide in the locker room. There's a huge divide, and it's obvious on the court. I agree, man. It seems like Angel is in better shape for Rookie of the Year because her team plays good defense. Facts. And her coach doesn't take her out when she gets hot. We see Angel Reese get going, how she was smoking that Alyssa Smith pack. Teaspoon didn't take her out the game at all. She kept feeding her. Now, if Caitlin gets going, they pull her and put Wheeler in. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, people. She's just in a better position. The Sky have a culture. They have an identity. They have a championship DNA. They have a stable front office. And they have a coach that meshes with her team and plays to their strengths. Caitlin Clark has none of that in Indiana. She has none of that in Indiana. Angel is a champion if they just feed her the ball. She learned from Shaq so she can dunk on them. Yo, who do y'all think is the best 7 players in the Sky? Because, yeah, the bench is questionable. The shooting is questionable, and that's the thing. You know the Sky can't shoot 3, so why not pack the lane? Why not pack the lane? But I'm definitely, they have some talent, of course. They hit 2 home runs with Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese. Kennedy is a monster. She's a running back going through the hole. Mabry can really shoot the rock. Like, they got some pieces. They got scoring. They really just need a point guard. They need a point guard bad. That's really what it is. Yes, Caitlin Clark is a dog. The Sky could use Mitchell. Let's see. Let's get into this. Yeah, nah, they can't. They're a terrible match. They're a terrible match. They don't complement each other's games at all. Mitchell's a great scorer, but she doesn't bring anything else to the table. Bluter will be a WNBA bus coach because she did a horrible job coaching CC. Most guardable player in the W is CC. As the season progresses, she'll get exposed. It's not the coach. She's not a dog. I don't know about that, man. Clark has definitely shown us flashes, had a couple 30-point games, showing that she's an elite passer. But they ran plays for her at Iowa. They don't run plays for her at Indiana off ball. All her buckets are ISO buckets. But she definitely has to get quicker, more explosive, work on the crossover. I want to see more mid range. I want to see the floater some more. We saw it a little bit last night, but I definitely want to see the floater a little bit more as well as the mid range. But it's tough. These are definitely the most athletic defenders she's ever played. We saw what Raven Johnson did in the national title. We've seen DJ Carrington. We've seen it a couple of times. But Caitlin Clark definitely has that dog. CC needs to free herself too. BBG, welcome back. Welcome back. The Fever doesn't need a coach. Just say, hey, Caitlin, what should we do? She's got a way higher IQ. She's got a way higher IQ than Christy Sides. I'll tell you that. Angel Reese already owns a team, so just hire Angel Reese as a GM. She has experience being a champion and knows how to win against Caitlin. She definitely does in the WNBA, but bad. Dude, she got you on the payroll? The Sky could use Mitchell. Another scoring guard. Man, they need somebody that can pass, though, Tim. They need somebody that can really pass the ball. But Mitchell needs to go somewhere where she can just get 20 shots a game and they don't care about winning. That's really where she needs to go. Mitchell needs to go somewhere where she can be the best player on the worst team and just get her shot off. Because she don't care, bro. As long as she get 20 shots and she gets buckets. I mean, one thing that really annoyed me last night was when she missed the free throw, got the rebound, ran out to the three-point line and shot it. Like, she is allergic to passing. Luder is the coach. She would bench Wallace, Wheeler, and Mitchell. Facts, Sherma. Get all of them out there. Christy Wallace is the best player on the Fever. She's a dog. All right, big troll. Watched the clothesline on Reese before that about 3 or 4 times. She was pushing that woman in the back of the neck. Yo, I'm telling you, Alyssa Thomas was looking like the world heavyweight champion of the world, yo. She straight choke slam Angel Reese. Angel Reese ate it, got back up, even thanked her after the game for showing her the ropes. Like, that is nuts. That is built different. Horrible coaching job. Her hilarious. You are just crazy. She was 2019 Coach of the Year and retired top 10 active coaches when she retired. You were straight up lying and throwing hatred. Hey, Leroy is not going for the Bluter slander. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Mitchell good for 1v1. Facts. When the shot clock is low and you need to score, you need a bucket, hey, you can go to Kelsey Mitchell. Nobody's welcome back. Mitchell shot the ball every time last game. Ridiculous. She is allergic to passing. I've never seen a more one-dimensional player than Kelsey Mitchell, y'all, ever. I've never seen a more one-dimensional player. If she's not scoring, you really cannot play her. Angel Reese, Scott needs to get Bria Bill and Celeste Taylor. Yes. Bring Bria Bill back. Bring Destiny Henderson back, Ken Dog. Definitely. That's why we need that expansion. There's too much talent out the league right now. What about Tia Copper? You talking about Tia Cooper? She's still a free agent. Scott, yep. Facts. Clark gets shut down by the best defenders in the league. She doesn't fight for the open shot. She's lazy defensively, poor body language, allow Jordan Hurston to blow past her. I think she's playing the best defense we've ever seen her play. Iowa, I'll give it to you. She was having to score all the points, not all the points, but she was having to carry a heavy offensive load. But with the Fever, I feel like she's been more committed on defense. But definitely you could tell she was frustrated. But she was guarding Scott Diggs most of the night. Scott Diggs only had 9 points. She can shoot threes. The play ends with me, Mitchell. Facts. I love the Kelsey Mitchell nicknames. Y'all are hilarious. CC had 3 or 4 wide open shots and they wouldn't pass it to her. Facts. It feels like she's getting frozen out. It feels like she's getting frozen out. See, how do you have 9 shot attempts and 5 of them come in the first quarter? Yeah, Erica Wheeler would dribble the air out of that basketball, man. Erica Wheeler will dribble the air out the rock. Seriously. Mitchell needs to go to the new franchise team. Mitchell and Paige Beckers or Mitchell and Kiki. Ooh, Big Jenny. Okay. Okay, who else, man? That's one name that you're the first one to bring that up, Jay. Who are some other coaches? I mean, I've heard, Rebecca Lobo, Don Staley, Sylvia Fowles, Lisa Leslie, Larry Bird, Mark Jackson. But that was a new one, Jay. Okay, respect. Respect. Anybody really at this point. Anybody. Yeah, they need somebody. She could definitely bring the best out of Caitlin, I think. Yeah. CC's defense has been better lately. I agree. CC is still intimidated by man-to-man defenders. I don't think so. She's been seeing man-to-man. I think she's happy seeing man-to-man because she's been getting double and triple teamed for a majority of the season. I think man-to-man looks pretty dandy probably to her, to be honest with you. Don't forget CC is a rookie, however, she's doing good and getting better. Absolutely. Absolutely. All rookies are going to struggle. There has not been a rookie in professional sports that came in a complete finished product. We got to give the Fever some time. But I mean, they're building like the Aces did. They're following the Aces blueprint. My thing is, though, they don't have a Becky Hammond. They got Christy Sides, who is definitely regressing this team's young talent because she's so loyal to Erica Wheeler as well as Christy Wallace. David, welcome back. Welcome back. She shot one in the third and one in the fourth. Yeah, people are talking about her not scoring, but she's not getting any shots. She's not getting the ball. She has not looked comfortable in this. She has not looked comfortable in this system, guys. She definitely just has not looked comfortable in this system. Christy Wallace would be the dog of that franchise team, with Christy Sides being a great coach for them. Wicked. Wicked. You don't even believe that. The Fever players get together and say, don't pass the ball to CC. Timothy, are they freezing her out at this point? Seriously. Sophie Cunningham, Tasha Cloud, and Kalia Copper is going to shut CC down easily. She's not a fighter for the shots. We'll see. We'll see. I think she bounces back and has a big game, man. But Cunningham, Cloud, Copper, all very well, very worthy opponents. Copper was leading the league in scoring for a little while. She's a bucket, lockdown defender. Love her game. I'm definitely watching the Diana Taurasi to see if she's going to try some hard fouls. She's going to try to get her lick in. Katie Lou shooting 41% from three and getting benched. Getting no minutes. Getting no minutes. You giving those minutes to Christy Wallace. Getting no minutes. She's not getting minutes like that. Grace Berger's not getting minutes. Then you waive Celeste Taylor, man. Nasty work. Nasty work. KLS should start over Wallace. Facts. Her or Lexi Hold. Get Wallace out of that starting lineup. Rebecca Lobo would be a good option for a coach for CC because she likes her game definitely. And you talking about somebody that's been around the game for a while. Big Trigger, welcome in, guys. If this is your first time in joining me, man, welcome into the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, all that good stuff while you're in here. I appreciate y'all. None of this is possible without y'all. I think CC just don't have that dog in her. Look at Mitchell. You think the coach is calling all those plays for her? No, CC have to have that same attitude, but she just don't have it in her. I think she definitely has to start being more selfish. But as the point guard, she can't just continue to. She can't be like Mitchell, who is dribbling, dribbling, dribbling to get a shot off. Mitchell is there to score. Period. That's it. Clark's got to play a complete game. She's got to score. She's got to facilitate. She's got to rebound. She's got to guard. All Mitchell does is go out there and score. That's her only prerogative. Cece is going to bounce back. She's a competitor. Facts. Facts. She is a major competitor. She's going to figure it out. The game will continue to slow down. We've seen flashes. We've seen flashes. Like the talent is absolutely there. She is made for this league, and she will continue to fight till she figures it out. Caitlin Clark don't look happy while she's playing. Maybe the pressure is getting her. I think it's the losing. The pressure maybe too, but I think she's been under this same type of pressure for recent years. Like she's been under this microscope, even at Iowa. Like I don't necessarily think it's the pressure, but if it was though, it would be understandable because we have not seen a rookie under this much scrutiny in WNBA history under the microscope that Clark is under. Dejour, welcome in, welcome in. No, CC is inefficient. She will 100% shoot you out of a game at times. She definitely did that in college, but we haven't seen her shoot the fever out of any games. We definitely have seen Kelsey Mitchell shoot them out some games, though. Yeah, I'm not serious. Angel and Christy Wallace are horrible. Christy Size is horrible, too. Man, we know. We know you trolling. I got Phoenix 100 to 82. Okay. Okay. I mean, I honestly, Phoenix is not that good. I don't think they're 18 points better than the Fever. But it depends on what Fever team shows up. They're playing that slow half court offense. Like, why would you be trying to feed the post so much against the top interior defensive team? Seattle Storm lead the league in blocks, and you decide that's the game where you want to just keep dumping it inside. I get it worked for the win streak, but you gotta switch it up. Christy Wallace, a dog. You are goofy. You have lost your mind. That's the game of the week, Fever versus Mercury. It seems like any game the Fever in is the game of the week these days. Wallace is the best player for whoever the Fever play. Facts. Facts. Man, the Fever playing 4-on-5 every time Wallace is on the court. I believe Saz is coaching CC out of the game. Yeah. I mean, it's just nasty work, Rodney. It's nasty. She has not played to her strengths at all. I think CC is in one of the worst positions for a rookie in the entire league, man. It's a split locker room. The Fever have no identity. They have no culture. They have no fight at times, and they have no leadership whatsoever right now. It's a toxic situation. They get rid of Celeste Taylor. The Sky clear up room. They just cleared up a roster spot today. Do they go and grab Celeste Taylor? That would have to have the Fever so sick. Smith is going to be able to actually guard the four on the Mercury since they just chuck threes all game. Man, Alyssa Smith may have the least amount of defensive awareness that I've seen of any player in the entire, like, ever to play a sport. No defensive awareness. I believe, yeah, yeah. No, she won't. She's soft. She is not. She has not drive to bring the team back. She doesn't have Reese's mentality. CC is spoiled. Man, Reese is a dog. I'll give you that. But CC is a dog too. Like she is out there. Caitlin Clark will snatch your soul out. Like she is like that. She is definitely a competitor. CC is a killer. She is a killer. So is Angel Reese. Angel Reese is a killer. These haters and the troll will absolutely ruin your live streams, and that is all you will have. It's like a cancer, Brandon. It's getting ridiculous. Metro is like the black hole. Once the ball goes there, it never comes back. Facts. Clark isn't under no microscope. Clark is over glorifying Smith. What? Not under a microscope. Monty girl, what other rookie have we seen face this much pressure? What other rookie WNBA player was on all the major sports networks anytime she plays? It's breaking news anytime she plays. What other WNBA rookie brought 2.1 million viewers to a game? What WNBA rookie brought 2 million viewers to the WNBA draft after only a little over 700,000 people watched the WNBA finals the year before? What rookie is doing these numbers? Like I'm giving all this 2024 rookie class their flowers. I hate what happened to Cam Brink. Angel Reese is a star. She's amazing. Camila Cardoso, love her game. Alyssa Peely, Daisy Sheldon, Kate Martin is one of the best stories in basketball. Period. Just how she overcame adversity, made the roster after not thinking she was going to get drafted, and is contributing for the two-time champs. A lot of great players have paved the way before them, but Caitlin Clark is lifting this game into another stratosphere, and we gotta be realistic and acknowledge that. Do you think Reese gonna get her 10th double double against Minnesota? Do you think the Sky can stop Minnesota's 3-point shooters? I do think Reese will go ahead and get another double double, but it's gonna be tough cooking, man. You know, she's going up against another dog in Nafisa Collier, who is one of the most talented, versatile forwards in the league. But I just seeing what she did to the Aces, I definitely think she continues that double double streak. But I think Minnesota's too much. I think they have too much shooting. I think they play very good team, cohesive basketball. It's a balanced attack. And when they're hot, they're tough to beat. And honestly, Minnesota's probably the hottest team in the league right now. Just knocking out the New York Liberty. I, Minnesota's that's a tough hill to climb. Love watching Minnesota. And they play great defense too, just like the Sky. Force turnovers and get in transition. Sots is incapable of making adjustments. Literally. She makes no adjustments, guys, at all whatsoever. There's no adjustments being made. You see Alyssa Smith getting barbecue chicken roasted, kebabbed out there. Kebabbed out there by Angel Reese. And you don't call a timeout. Your team is up 12 heading into the fourth. This guy going a 9-0 run. You don't call a timeout. Your bigs are obviously tired. You don't call a timeout. You see Aaliyah Boston out there. You don't make the switch to have her try to guard Angel Reese while Reese is bullying Alyssa Smith, little sister, and her in the paint. You don't do anything. You don't make any adjustments. No adjustments. She's terrible, and that's my problem with sides. Fever has no defensive answer for their guards, no center for Griner. I mean, Griner's solid, but she's definitely not the Brittany Griner that we're accustomed to seeing anymore. She's definitely past her prime, but she's still good. They have no defensive answer. I mean, when you waive Celeste Taylor, you know the defense has not bought in. Absolutely agree. The defense is not bought in. I don't think they lose by 18. I don't think they lose by 20. I think they will come out and have some fight about them. They're hearing the noise. They're seeing the news. They're seeing the headlines. They're going to have something to play for. But the more they lose, the hotter that hot seat gets for Christy Sides. Just think what they would be saying if CC would do what Mitchell does. Oh, they would be throwing a fit. Calling her ball hog, calling her selfish, calling her all types of stuff. That's what I'm saying, man. Griner really is not that great. Yo, Rakia Jackson came into the league, in my opinion, as the best all-around scorer in the rookie class. Like a complete game for Rakia Jackson, man. At what 6'2", she can handle the ball. She can shoot it from deep. She's a monster on the post. But yeah, the Sparks up 18-13 over the Mercury right now. And I'm telling y'all right now, if the Mercury lose to the Sparks, y'all gonna tell me that they about to beat the Fever by 20? Ain't no way, man. The Mercury play down to their competition, I've noticed too. I'm just saying. But yeah, Rakia Jackson, 5 points. Dearica Hamby, recently named to the 3v3 Team USA national team for the Olympics with 8 points. Kia Nurse with 3 points. For the Mercury, Brittany Griner has 4 points. Kalia Copper has 4 points as well. Diana Taurasi with 5 points. It's going to be interesting, this matchup between Diana Taurasi and Caitlin Clark. I know they're not going to actually have Taurasi guarding her, but I'm saying just them matching up on the court, it's going to be fun. Hey, Booby, welcome back. Welcome back. So long as Wallace isn't playing against Copper. Yeah, we saw how that worked against Jewel Lloyd. Keep Christy Wallace out the game. Taylor can't shoot for real. I low key think the Sky going after Deasia Fair. Okay, Deasia Fair, she is absolutely a bucket as well. And you talk about needing a point guard. She is a point guard, not necessarily known as a facilitator, but interesting. Okay, I'm not mad at that. No, Lisa, I think so. I think Celeste Taylor's going to Chicago, y'all. I think she's going to Chicago. Yo, Lexi Holt did a great job on Jewel Lloyd, man. She really did. Lexi Holt. That's why Lexi Holt needs to be in the starting lineup. If Lexi Holt's in the starting lineup, she absolutely can put some pressure on Copper for sure. And to be honest, I mean, we're talking about defense. Like Diana Taurasi isn't guarding this chair I'm sitting in. If we being honest, people don't have the right personnel for the opponents they play. They can beat the Mercury. They absolutely can beat the Mercury. The Mercury are not that good. Taylor can't shoot for. Okay. I thought CC had the best players around her of all the rookies. It feels like they have a good team. They have talent on that roster, but that we still haven't seen their best rotation. We still haven't seen. I don't think them play full complete quarters of basketball. CC is a killer as long as you let her be a killer. But a lockdown defender on her or some defensive looks that closes the passing windows and she shuts down. I mean, I think she is really shown. Yeah, CC be out there tortured, but I think she's really been resilient. Teams have schemed for her this year. She's faced double teams, triple teams. They trap her. They're face guarding her 94 feet. Teams are definitely scheming to try to take Caitlin out the game. Look at the All Star voting. Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, Leah Boston leading the way. Yeah, CC can definitely torch defenses. The numbers or the voting is crazy. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Kate Martin's even on the list. CC has beaten the strong defenders one on one. CC is a bucket, man. I don't understand why people act like she can't score one on one when basically all her points have been ISO buckets. The problem is they're not screening. First of all, the Fever are probably the worst screening team in the league. There's no squaring up. They're always like standing the wrong way. It feels like they're terrible at screens. Looking at Caitlin though, most of her points have been off of ISO. And that's the thing. Y'all equate her numbers to greatness. She's glorified, but to say she is put under a microscope is wrong. Her game isn't critiqued at all. What? How is CC not under a microscope? She's the most criticized player in the entire league. It's literally her and Angel Reese are probably the two most criticized players in the entire league. And they're both dogs. CC will figure it out. The Fever will figure it out. She's just in a terrible situation with a coach that doesn't feel like she believes in her. She's not being allowed to play her game. Angel is being allowed to play her game in Chicago. And that's why she's flourishing. And that's why I think Angel Reese will win the Rookie of the Year. She has vets behind her that are supporting her. She has a team that has made her the focal point of the offense at times when she's hot. CC does not have that luxury. CC is the true. It's hard to deal with people fouling her and them not calling it like a few games. Could you imagine if the Fever actually had a coach that knew how to coach? Exactly. Exactly. If Teresa Witherspoon was the coach of the Fever right now, they'd probably be top six in the league. I mean, no adjustments, just nothing. Again, CC don't have it in her. Look at Reese. She comes in and said, I am the alpha, give me the ball. I mean, she is always calling for the shot and has already asserted herself as a leader. Yeah, the Indiana Fever have no leaders. Reese always talks about her vets. She has vets that are actually putting in work, putting in leadership, putting in the effort. Caitlin Clark is arguably the second best player from college after Griner all time. The individual stats are better for CC, but Griner has defensive player of the year stats too. Yep, Rakia having a game, having a game. I love Rakia. Another member in this talented rookie class. Griner doesn't run the floor. CC may be struggling a little bit right now, but she will figure it out. When she does, watch out. Facts. She's resilient. Yeah, her stats are nuts. Let CC leave and go overseas. Watch how viewership goes right back down. The league needs her to be a star. The league needs her to be a star to continue this trajectory. Clark is the most over glorified player. Like, how, though? Hey, Colin, you good. You good, my guy. You good. You always good with us. In the game against Seattle, Clark was shooting a floater. Yeah, we saw the mid-range come out. We saw the mid-range come out. We know she has the floater. Clark has blown by defenders. Like, she is more athletic than she gets credit for, man. But once the crossover tightens up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on the offseason, I think Caitlin is going to make a major jump from this year to next year. Just watch. She will figure it out. The game will slow down for her. The game will definitely slow down. Hey, Vaz say y'all got the facts. Let CC leave. Yeah, the ratings would be terrible. She sells out every game. I think Reese can handle Collier. Need another big game from Cardoso. Gotta be her best game of the year. Facts. 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 No, definitely agreed. But Collier is a monster, man. I mean, she is definitely an MVP candidate as well. She's definitely an MVP candidate. Kayla McBride, they need the real Kayla McBride to show up. But I ain't gonna lie, the way Bridget Carlton is shooting the rock, the way Bridget Carlton is shooting the rock the last couple of games, man, they better D up. The sky better come out because she can stretch that floor, man. It could be anybody's night for Minnesota. Indiana's gonna make Griner look great because they don't have a center. Yeah, Brittany, man, Aaliyah Boston is soft. I'm sorry to say it, y'all. Aaliyah Boston is soft. Nalissa Smith is soft too on defense. On offense, she aggressive. On defense, she's soft. Aaliyah Boston was playing soft last game, man. Griner doesn't run the floor. George, welcome in, welcome in. My mom cooked some spaghetti tonight. Was pretty tasty. Hey, mom, spaghetti. Hey, glad you enjoyed it, George. So even if Griner scores, they get the points back. They'll probably have Clark guard Diana, to be honest. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Griner is 6'8" and has a good offensive game. I mean, she's just past her prime at this point. Mitchell can't defend Copper or Diana. Mitchell can't defend this chair I'm sitting in. Copper versus Hole will be good. DT versus Clark. Absolutely. 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 I'm looking forward to these matchups. Wiles has to get out of the starting lineup. It's bad. She is the worst starting guard in the entire league, folks. I don't get how she is a starter in this league. Genuinely. It's madness. It's insane. I don't understand how it's even a thing, y'all. She is terrible. She brings nothing to the floor. She's supposed to be a lockdown defender, and Jewel Lloyd just put 34 on her head. Lockdown defender where she's supposed to be a 3-point shooting threat, shooting 28.6 from the three. Meanwhile, you got a better defender with more length, more hustle, more impact plays that's shooting the ball more than 12% better from the field in Lexi Hole. But, whatever. She is terrible. They are the right size and such, so they'll match up. Fair is too short. Days of 5-5 winning the WNBA coming to an end. I don't even see the Sky keeping Lindsay Allen and Dana Evans. Dana Evans is definitely having a down year right now. But hey, you got to be a dog at 5'5". Deasia Fair is a dog, but at 5'5", you got to be a tenacious defender. You got to be able to cause havoc on defense. You can't be 5'5" and a liability on D. Mitchell can't defend anybody but the PG Cloud. Caitlin, take off the handcuffs, and she will be the first rookie ever to break 40 points. Just watch. Take the cuffs. Free CC. Leroy, tell him. Free CC, man. I would be mad with Fair. She is a volume shooter and is not very good shooting threes. I saw or see why the Aces kept Kate Martin. She can shoot, and Kate Martin can defend. Kate Martin is a perfect role player for them. She does all the dirty work, high IQ, and doesn't force the issue, man. She takes what the defense gives, plays within her comfort zone. Fever are yet to beat a team over 500. They gonna lose by 10. CC gets 10 points. Okay, so with 10 points, y'all thinking she gets held to 10 points? If she gets 10 shots, she's getting more than 10 points. If Taylor goes to Chicago, I'm going to be sick, and I'm a Cub fan. Yo, I'm telling you, the timing is impeccable. They just opened up a roster spot. Why not go get Celeste Taylor? She fits your culture. She fits your system as far as defense, running, gun, pace. Why not go get her? The Fever are going to regret that for some time. I'm telling y'all. They are going to regret that move of letting Celeste Taylor go. They are definitely gonna regret that move. Y'all who calling me while I'm on stream? Come on now. Don't they know I'm streaming? What's going on? Let's get back to it. Come on now. Fever are yet to be the team. I mean, they had the brutal part of their schedule though. This year early in the season, I think they took their licks. They definitely have been in some games we didn't expect them to be in. They have definitely won some games that they were supposed to win too. But playing 5 games in 8 days to start off the season is nuts. I'm not saying that the WNBA is conspiring or anything like that, but they didn't do the Fever any type of favors with that schedule and the amount of games. I'm telling you though, Celeste Taylor to the Sky makes too much sense. If Mercury lose, they won't be 500. Exactly. The Mercury are not that good. This is a very winnable game for the Fever. This is a very winnable game. If Taylor goes to Chicago, I'm telling y'all. Bronny to the Lakers, yes. I love Dalton Kmet too that they got from Tennessee. He is a bucket. Yeah, the refs in the WNBA have been terrible. Definitely terrible. I don't think CC is struggling. Nah, I mean, yeah, RC, what's good? So you not feeling them cutting Kai? You not feeling Chicago cutting Kai? It seemed like they were just using her for the TikToks though. So RC, do you think they go out and get Celeste Taylor now? CC didn't bend the knee, so all these folks are big mad. Bad calls being called every game. Yeah, they got the replacement refs in, man. Seriously, the refs in the WNBA are terrible. Plus, CC gets double teamed. Reese doesn't. Facts. And we have to talk about Caitlin Clark's turnovers, but then you have to mention Angel Reese's field goal percentage. Because she's shooting terrible from the field, and they're all twos. Well, I don't think CC is struggling. Are the referees in the WNBA are the referees in the WNBA referees that can't make it in the NBA? It seems like they're the WNBA refs are the refs that can't make it anywhere. They can't even make it to high school. Exactly. Definitely the worst refs I've ever seen. Yo, yeah, I hate that that happened to Cameron Brink. Like, not only is she gonna miss the rest of her rookie season, but she's also missing the Olympics as well, man. She definitely was one of the best shot blockers already in the league. I think the LA Sparks hit 2 home runs with Rakia as well as Cameron Brink, man. I think she's gonna bounce back though strong. CC has potential, but the media and fans will not allow her to rise to the level Reese is. I mean, they're both playing really well. They're definitely 1 and 2 in the rookie race right now. You can put whoever you want at 1 and whoever you want at 2, but you know They're definitely, it's a two-player race right now. I feel bad for Caitlin indeed. What did she do to deserve this team tragedy until unit and gym shoes? I'm telling you, she is in the worst position to succeed right now. She's on a team with no leadership, no culture, no identity. It's wicked out here, RC. They say CC is struggling, but she breaks a record every game. Exactly. David, men lie, women lie. The numbers don't. Hey, George, appreciate you joining us, man. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in. Bronny to the Lakers. Yeah, Bronny is with the Lakers, man. LeBron and Bronny, the first father-son duo to ever play on the same NBA team. That first alley that Bron throws to Bronny is gonna be crazy. Collier is 6'1" versus Reese 6'3". Keep an eye out and hope the refs don't make crazy calls. Hey, the refs definitely will not hesitate to call a foul on on Angel Reese, man. But Collier plays all over the floor, man. She can play on the wing. She can play down low. She's used to playing against bigger players, so I don't think that necessarily will be an issue. CC proves her ability every time, and they still won't give her props. She's the most criticized player in the league. Rodney, the most criticized player in the league, hands down. Caitlin Clark plays chess, the rest play checkers. Just keep hating on her. You are literally just blessing her MJ and CC boom. Indiana needed to build that team around Smith and Boston and put more versatility bigs around them. That's how Seattle and Connecticut plays. But they also have elite playmakers, though. Alyssa Thomas is an elite playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Seattle has Scott Diggs. They have an elite playmaker. Indiana last year was a dumpster fire as well. It was a reason why they have the #1 pick again and got Caitlin Clark. They had Kelsey Mitchell out there trying to run play. It was terrible. No assists, no playmaking. The only reason Aaliyah Boston won Rookie of the Year was because she was getting rebounds and putbacks and second chance points, man. Like it's nasty work. The team isn't constructed that well. I think at this point they need to build the team around Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. You have a good 1-2 punch. Build around that. Don't waive players like Celeste Taylor that will complement their play style. Yo, Collier is a bucket. She just has one of the most fundamentally sound. She's so skilled. Like, if you really like basketball, you will love Collier's game. Reese has to defend the shooter on the perimeter. Facts. Facts. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, because honestly, Reese will probably have to end up guarding Bridget Carlton. Bridget Carlton can shoot that rock. Odds plays favorites. Facts. Team K Lou should play more. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. They both should play more. It's nasty work. Carly, hey, we know Coach Sides brought over Wheeler, also brought over Wallace from Atlanta, so she's being loyal. She would rather be loyal to the detriment of this team, guys. She would rather see this team struggle and see her players get minutes, man. It's nasty work. If the league needs CC to be a star, it makes sense why the excuses are being made. She needs to earn her respect, and she's really not a dog in the WNBA. I think she's definitely earning a lot of respect. I think she's definitely given a lot of respect too. Hey, Leroy, appreciate you. Yeah, Alyssa Smith is definitely disappointing, especially on defense. Like no defensive awareness at all, at all. No defensive awareness. I've never seen a player with less defensive awareness. I've never seen a player with less defensive awareness than Melissa Smith. Like she be lost out there, fam. People getting wide open. Yeah, absolutely. I think during the 4-game win streak, Colin, that Aaliyah Boston looked elite. But every other game has kind of been mid. I think she's still kind of getting in shape. She should have been working on her game in the offseason instead of being in the analyst booth trying to work on a second career. Yep, yep. She cheated. She cheated the process. She cheated the process. Mitchell, like someone mentioned, is a black hole. Bring someone in who can create their own shot and willing to pass. Facts. Facts. Somebody that will complement Caitlin's game, not just a complete ball stopping chemistry killer. Carter got to keep the fouls down. The Sky needs her for the whole game and can take the Minnesota guards. You know she's going to be in full attack mode, man. Kennedy Carter is like a running back. She is attacking that hole regardless. But yeah, Boston definitely having an off year. Mabry also got to hit points in the second and third quarter. She struggled during these quarters. Facts. And late in games. Missed free throws. Like, Mabry is very streaky. CC fastest player in history, 300 points, 100 assists, 100 rebounds. Forget the Me Too Barbie. Deuce get loose in Clarksville. Stand up. Hey, Clarksville. Okay, what up, Paris? Welcome in. Welcome in. I believe if they put Hole and Samuelson in the line, they will be a different Fever team. Facts. They have talent that they are not playing right now. They absolutely have young talent, but Wheeler and Wallace are getting these minutes, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. Other than the blind loyalty. Mercury may not be that good, but Indiana can't defend lights out shooters or inside post players. Melissa Smith has become very disappointing. Facts. 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 Extremely disappointing. See, she should have a big game. The guard she's playing against are too slow for her. I mean, I love Kalia Copper, but other than that, man, they're not really, I wouldn't say that Tasha Cloud's like an elite defender. She's good, definitely. Hey, they switching spots? They switching spots, RC? Kai to the Fever, Celeste to the Sky? Celeste would fit the Sky so well. If Sky grabs Celeste, we grabbing Kai as get back for that. Hey, tick for tat, hit back, yes. Free CC fire sides. They switching sides, Paris. They switching sides. CC has hot turnovers because she's not shooting enough. Trying to make passes to her teammates can't get to. Lack of chemistry. Definitely lack of chemistry. I think, too, her teammates are having a hell of a time catching the basketball. Kelsey Mitchell is probably good for 3 turnovers a game because she ducks out, runs down the court. Clark tries to hit her with the long pass, and it's just a drop, and she stumbles out of bounds. I know y'all have seen it multiple times. I know you guys have seen it multiple times. Just drop passes. It's like when Magic first got to the Lakers, man. They just literally did not, well, they weren't ready for his passes. Hey, appreciate it, appreciate it. Hit that like button, guys. If this is your first time in the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast, welcome in. I am your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. Keep up with all the latest and the greatest. We do this weekly, nightly, whenever you need it. Facts, Colin. Facts. Heart to heart, welcome in. Celeste to the Sky, shaking my head. I said the day they cut her, she was going to go to the sky. That's what Size and Witherspoon was hooked up whistling about after the game. Okay. Hey, I'm telling you, she is a perfect fit for this group. She is a perfect fit for them. And the timing is impeccable. They get rid of Kai the same week, just days apart. Heart to heart, I'm right with you. I'm right with you. LeBron James is leading on turnovers in his career. Yeah, when you are the main one handling the basketball, when you are the main one really, really creating and running the show, there's going to be more opportunities for turnovers. There just is. Yeah, Paris is hilarious. OG of the chat. Oh, one of the OGs in the chat. Angel Reese has raised her field goal percentage to 41%. I think it's important to point out how much more efficient she has been since Camila Cardoso started playing. I think the last few games also, she's just been more creative scoring the basketball, getting in the post. More shots have been falling for her for sure. I still want to see that field goal percentage go way up, but it is improving absolutely. And Angel's a dog. Averaging a double double as a rookie is tough business. That's hard to argue. Another person in Chicago should go get his Henny. Another dog for the kennel. Yes. Yes. For another Fever player that didn't pan out that they waived. Free Henny. I thought she was pretty good her rookie year, and they just never really gave her a chance that next year to flourish. Man, rookies do not flourish under the Fever typically. That's why all their draft picks either get waived or bounced. Another person should, yep. Sheesh. Paris, am I letting that chocolate stay? DT going to go off on Wallace. Wallace needs to not be in the starting lineup, man. She is absolutely. We got what, almost 100 people in here. Yo, anybody, find me one guard that is worse than Christy Wallace in the starting lineup. Bridget Carlton is very good shooter for the. Yeah, she lights out. She lights out. She had a big game there last game. She lit the Liberty up. Trey Clark to the sky too. Black Crow, welcome back, welcome back. That's cap on AR Spills. She shoots 41 and AR doesn't get doubled in the paint. That's cap. You are exactly right about the players' side. Size brought over from Atlanta. Yeah, it's terrible. It's nasty work. Brandon, glad to see you keeping your finger on the pulse of the game. Yes, Paris, I got you. I got you. Y'all continue to rock with me. I appreciate y'all. This ain't possible without y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in, man. We got a great combo going tonight. Fever need a defensive player like Dejanay. Facts. Dejanay Carrington, defensive player of the year in my eyes. Book it. If not, Asia Wilson for sure. Y'all are blaming CC's team, but they almost made the playoffs last year with those players and coach. It's not the Fever. Bro, the Fever were terrible last year. Sky and Fever rivalry, the best thing that ever happened to the W. Now that we're past 75% of the racist and political dialogue, we can get back to the healthy competitive basketball. Yeah, let's just play ball, man. Let's just play ball. This rivalry is sprucing up, and why not? Why not add another pebble to the flame, man, with Celeste Taylor jumping ship and going to the sky? I would love that. And not that she jumped ship, she was pushed off. Hey, Leroy, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mash that like button like my guy said. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Literally 3-4 hours. We really I do this for y'all. I do this for y'all. Sides for Teaspoon. Man, I'm telling you, if Sods was the coach of the Fever, I mean if Teaspoon was the coach of the Fever, man. Hey, John Shaft, welcome back. Welcome back. What's up? Racing stuff is just tacky at this point. Facts. Facts. Play ball. Marcus Sean, welcome in. Clark needs to demand a trade. The coach is trash. Her teammates are trash. Only good other players. Samuelson, number 14. Yeah, it's nasty work out there. Hey, y'all, if Celeste signed with this guy, we finna turn on Celeste. Anybody, anybody can get it. Oh man, anybody can get it. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Anybody can get it. Paris, you own one tonight. I love it. I love it. Trade Kelsey Mitchell for Kate Martin and Kirsten Bell of Las Vegas Aces. Yeah, get Mitchell out of there. She's a great scorer, but she doesn't bring anything to the table. She doesn't complement Caitlin's game. And I mean, honestly, over and under. And if I'm Cap, call me out. But like, I feel like Mitchell cost Clark 3 turnovers a game at least with just those dropped outlet passes. At least 3 a game. Yeah, Mitchell cannot catch the ball, man. It's been 72 hours since that infamous hug between Size and Teaspoon, and a whole lot of slick suspect-ish being going on ever since. I'm telling you, Celeste gets waived, then the Sky open up a roster spot. I'm just saying, it makes too much sense. When we talked about it, when we had the initial live, and we talked about Celeste Taylor being waived, and we mentioned 3 teams that would probably be going after her. We mentioned the Washington Mystics, we mentioned the Dallas Wings, and we mentioned the Chicago Sky. It just makes too much sense. She got game, he got game. Caitlin Clark to the Liberty, that would be unstoppable. Man, man, you ain't lying. Aces are not letting Kate Martin go nowhere. Orangeburg girl, welcome in, welcome in. Guys, if this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I am Brandon Blakeney. This is the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I am your host, aka Brandon Lee TV. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Yeah, she's the perfect role player for the Aces, though. Kate Martin is definitely one of the best stories in women's hoops, man. Going to the draft just to support Caitlin, to not expecting to hear her name called, to being drafted, to making the Aces, to actually playing minutes. I mean, man, you love to see a true underdog story. Aces can't have her. Kate and Kirsten are both solid defenders and both are good shooters. Facts. A guard worse than Brixie Wallace, I don't know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'll see you in your bag tonight. Aces got the steal of the draft. Kate Martin in late second round. Yeah. And what's crazy is the Fever ended up taking Celeste Taylor over her and then waiving Celeste Taylor. Nasty work, man. I need offense and cut a player who averaged 18 in college. Fever needed defense and cut a two-time defensive player of the year in two divisions. The infamous hug has been low-key going more and more left. Make it make sense, Paris. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Paris, yes. Witherspoon and sides, hugs and kisses and scoops and Reese's pieces. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's something wicked going on behind the scenes. People go get Vicky Johnson, assistant coach in Atlanta Dream. Who do y'all want to see realistically? Like, I think that's solid, John. Who do y'all want to see replace Christy Sides, and when does it need to happen? How much longer can we wait? I'm hoping I'm wrong, but sometimes I think Mitchell misses passes from Caitlin on purpose. I mean, it's like it's too many of them at this point. It's happening too frequently, right? Like the drop passes are insane. Samuelson is a better catcher than Mitchell. Facts. 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 Leroy, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's grow the family. Yes. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it's nasty work going on in Indiana. I told y'all, self sabotage. It's self sabotage at this point. It is self sabotage. It is nasty work out here. I mean, Christy Sods keeps getting gifted these players and is doing nothing with them but wasting their potential. Washington has some good guards. They don't need another. I have never seen a team that lost so many games in the fourth quarter. I hate this team except Caitlin, Letty, Katie Lou, and Teamy. I hate them. I hate them more than deeply. Y'all deserve better. Hey man, the Fever fans, the Fever faithful deserve better. The Fever faithful deserve a lot better than what they're getting right now. They deserve a lot better. Y'all deserve a lot better, man. I'll bet Caitlin knows what to do with Kate Martin. Oh, absolutely. 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 Those two are locked in. See, Robert, I keep seeing that, and it's like they really gonna have to tank if they want Paige. A defensive coach that will bench and trade Mitchell and Smith. Get her out of there. But I'm telling you, y'all, Paige Beckers get on this team. That is a game changer for sure. Her and Caitlin Clark will be an elite backcourt. Hallelujah, brother Brandon has been the light. The 230s are being exposed. Yes, expose them. Expose them all. Okay. Yo, Orangeburger, a lot of people have been saying Mark Jackson. Okay. Marquise as well. Marquise as well. Mark Jackson should be the coach of the Fever. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of Mark Jackson, man. I like Mark Jackson as a coach. You know, he helped build that Warriors franchise. You think the Fever is trying to get a first round pick? Man, they better just go all in on the tanking if that's the case. Just go all in. Paige Becker sweepstakes. Just go all in. A coach that will call an Uber for Wallace before the next game straight to the airport. Yes. Somebody said last game, hopefully she missed the flight. That was hilarious. We were trying to get the first pick. Expansion team gets the first pick. Exactly. But I think Kiki or Afin will go number one. So Paige will probably go number two. 5 more likes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get to Big 40. 4-0. Maybe for Mitchell and 3 first round picks, Sky will do damage with her. She's a bucket. I just can't stand one dimensional players, y'all. That's my thing. Like, if all you can do is score, and when you're not scoring, you can't help me win, then I don't need you on the floor. Forget a Uber. Let's call Wheeler and Wallace a bicycle ride. Get him out of there. When CC is mentioned in the same breath as Steph Curry and the great MJ, you know she's doing something. Talk to him. Mark Jackson built Golden State, and he ain't woke. He definitely built Golden State. Do you think this guy need the first pick? I think they need a point guard. I think they need the second pick. They need to get Paige Beckers if they can. The Sky just needs someone to distribute, man. They need a true point guard. That's the only thing they're missing. As a Liberty fan, keep CC off my team. We got enough players that can't defend. Facts. Facts. Sabrina be out there fighting for her life. And Courtney Vandersloot. When they start firing coaches and players, it will wake some players up. Yeah, moves need to be made. Moves need to be made. And the moves that need to be made shouldn't have included Waived and Celeste Taylor, man. Nasty work, y'all. I can't believe it. Nasty work. Brandon, for real, call Wheeler and Wallace a bike and let them leave like Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels on a bike and Dumb and Dumber. Facts. Get them out ASAP, man. They need to start cleaning house. How long are they gonna just squander the potential of this team, y'all? How long can this madness go on? How long can this dumpster fire exist before people just stop showing up? Stop caring. Clark to Seattle. Sheesh. Clark to Seattle? How y'all feel about that? The Sky get the first pick. Do you think they would put the team over the hump? I think a point guard would definitely put the Sky over the hump. If they can get a good point guard that can come in there and distribute, run the offense, initiate, spread the ball, and get these scores the ball, run the pick and roll, they really are a point guard away, Tim. I really, really think one point guard, and yeah, the Sky will be in business. Absolutely. Trey Smith now her value is dropping fast. Facts. People are figuring out that Smith is one dimensional. She's a one dimensional player. If she's not scoring the basketball, she has no defensive awareness. She's one dimensional at this point. She does rebound some games when she feels like it, but where's the motor? Where's the motor? I'd love to see Juju and Clark in a Fever backcourt. Yo, Juju is going to be so elite. Juju Watkins is going to be so elite. She already has the mid-range game. The next 3 years is just going to be about her being more efficient, being more just Basically, yeah, efficient. Honestly, just being more efficient. With the shot selection and moving the basketball. But yeah, Juju's elite. I think she's the best player coming back in college, other than Paige Becker. So I'm excited to see that draft class with Juju, Malaysia Full Wiley, Michaela Williams, Madison Booker, all these crooks like that draft class. I think it'll probably be 2027. That draft class is going to be nuts. But yeah, trade her now. Trade her now. Hey, Paris, I appreciate that. I do it for y'all. I do it for y'all. Y'all make this possible. Y'all definitely make all this possible. I appreciate y'all. And we are always welcoming new people in. If this is your first time, welcome into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest to stay up with us. So the new team will get the first picks. So the Golden State Valkyries will get the first pick. Kiki Raven is expected to be the first overall pick. So I'm thinking Paige Beckers easily goes second to whoever gets that pick. Aaliyah Boston is soft. She may have the best trade value. I am sorry, but she's so inconsistent and not a leader. Definitely not elite. Nah, she don't have that dog in her, Leroy. She don't have that dog in her. She does not have that dog in her. No, Boston is definitely soft. Hey, Brandon, not to change the subject, but do you think TJ McConnell is the best off the bench point guard in the NBA? He's definitely one of them. He hooped in the playoffs. And I think he's a guy that really surprised some people with his longevity. Like, if you look back at those Arizona teams, McConnell's not the guy you would have thought had the longest, NBA career. But yeah, I think he had a really great year. I think the Pacers, the Fever need to take some notes from the Pacers, how they're running the show, how they're running that pace and space, how they're letting the guards play free out there. I think they could definitely take some notes. But yeah, I like McConnell. I like McConnell a lot. Now, I don't want CC to go nowhere. I want CC to make the opponents hate that red and white Fever jersey. Them red jerseys is killer season. Yo, I'm telling you, they're not letting the Golden Goose. They are not letting the Golden Goose. They are not letting the Golden Goose. Yo, I got you. We just modded Paris up. We just modded Paris up. Shout out. We just modded Paris up. I don't want Caitlin Clark with the Seattle Storm. She don't play defense. Really might mess up their chemistry. They have been coming together a lot quicker. They have been coming together a lot quicker. They have been coming in a lot. They've molded a lot quicker. I think the chemistry they have with that big three. I think Aguamke is a top 5 player in the league on both sides of the floor. Scott Diggs, shout out to her. Shout out to Scott Diggs taking off almost 2 years basically of basketball and coming back in shape after having kids. Salute to her. I don't want Caitlin Clark. Yeah. When they announced that Golden State team gets first pick, they haven't done it in the past. That's just what I'm hearing. I didn't hear for sure, but that is just what I'm hearing. It's like the new, new wave. But I haven't seen for sure, but I've just seen a lot of talk about it. Hey, Luke, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Paris, we appreciate you. We definitely appreciate you being in here as always. Have a good night. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yo, Hannah Hidalgo. Oh my goodness. Hannah Hidalgo, Olivia Miles. Notre Dame is my dark horse to definitely win the championship this year. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Expansion team doesn't get the first pick. I think it's fourth at best. Is it? Is that how it goes? Is that how it goes? They're giving them the fourth pick. The Fever has another scrutiny on them like the Dallas Cowboys. Man, I'm telling you, man. The Fever are under a microscope. Juju practices with Phil Haney. I saw them getting shots up. Definitely saw them getting that left hand work in, German. Or Robert, I meant. German, the Fever. Yep, definitely like the Cowboys. But yeah, Robert, I've definitely seen her getting that left hand work in. And she used to work out with Bryce James and Bronny James with LeBron. Yeah, they were all at Sierra Canyon. You right on. You right on, Robert. You right on. Yeah, if Paige goes to the Sparks, it's OB. She would fit that team perfectly. And I think she's going to have an easier adjustment to the league than Caitlin Clark just because she's a true point guard. I don't think the pace of the game will bother her as much. And she's just super efficient. Turned up truckers, welcome in, welcome in. Caitlin Clark needs a goon on her team, and a new coach wouldn't hurt. A new coach would be exceptional. Trade some of them teammates, too. I'm seeing a couple of different messages about the expansion work. Let me see, because I actually haven't really like dove into this. Let's see. So what are y'all seeing? What are y'all seeing? Do you think the Sky will go after Morrow in the draft because they need a three? Yeah, if she's there for them, I could absolutely see that. I can absolutely see that. And she's a player that's tough. She guards. She can score. She's definitely not one dimensional. She would be a great fit for them. She'd be a great fit for the Fever or the Sky. But yeah, if they can get her, I absolutely, definitely think if she's on the board, they would go after her. They they build their team through the expansion draft and probably take Katie Lou. Yeah, so every team I believe gets to protect four players, and then the rest of them are up for grabs, or is it like it might be like nine players? I'm not honestly not sure of the exact number. I have to look that up too. The draft is kind of far away, so we haven't dove into it that much. But first overall pick in the 2025 draft will be determined by the draft lottery, and only the bottom four teams will be involved. Okay, okay. I need the Sky to get the Fever 27 draft pick somehow. Hey, appreciate that, Turned Up Truckers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Steph spends hours on his ball handling. CC needs to work on handles. Yeah, I need her dribbling them tennis balls. I need her dribbling them tennis balls. Any coach would take CC. Sometimes you got to build a team around your best player. Facts. Facts. We've seen it with all the greats. LeBron, Jordan, Magic. Like they built teams around these guys. Well, they built really around Kareem. Yes, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. They haven't decided what to do with the GS draft yet. Blue Raspberry guy, what's up? What's up? Especially when you have someone that packs the house. Facts. Facts. You have a golden goose. You were supposed to ride her. And I think that's why it made me so upset that Caitlyn was left off the Olympic team for Diana Taurasi, man. It just didn't make any sense to me. You think Boston's soft, but Clark a dog. Bro, Aaliyah Boston is soft. Aaliyah Boston is soft. I'm not saying she's a bad player, but she's soft. We've seen it. They can protect four. Yeah, that's what I thought. They could protect four. No good team wants CC's defense is a big thing for the WNBA's top team. I mean, there's plenty of hoopers that are not elite defenders. But Caitlyn used to be looked at as a liability on defense. She is absolutely playing the best defense we've seen her play, man. She's out there blocking shots, getting steals. Bro, y'all talk about like I'm not here to like whatever, but like Caitlin Clark guarded Sky Diggs last night. She only had 9 points. People keep saying Seattle cooked Caitlin Clark. She guarded Sky Diggs. Diggs did not cook Caitlin Clark. That just did not happen. Were we all watching the same game? I'm confused. Where is this narrative coming from that, like, I don't get it? The troll alert. Facts, Leroy, troll alert. Man, what are they talking about? At least for Paige Beckers is a better all around player. She's elite, man. She's the most efficient player. She is the most efficient player that we've seen, man, like in college in a long time. Paige Beckers just makes every move count. And I think she's more of a true point guard. I just think her style of play fits the league better right now. Like she'll have an easier transition. It's not even close in their high school class. Paige was number one, Reese was number two, CC was number 33. Yeah, before CC took over college, of course, Paige their freshman year was the better player. Like Paige was that deal her freshman year. The injury slowed her down, but she bounced back this year, and I think she's probably gonna be National Player of the Year this year. Either her or Juju Watkins. What guard has 13 rebounds? Some of you are just trash haters. Question for you. Do you think Boston is still bitter with CC for beating her in college? Something to think about. I think they have made a really good dynamic duo. I don't know if she's still bitter about that, but it seems like Kelsey Mitchell might be bitter about her breaking the scoring record. Because it feels like her and Wheeler, like some of these players are definitely freezing Clark out to the point where, like, the fourth quarter, she's non existent. Like, it's pretty nasty work, to be honest. It's pretty nasty work. But yeah, 13 rebounds for a guard is nuts. Caitlin outperformed Paige on offense every single year. Facts. Caitlin Clark is a bucket. She is a bucket. She's nobody's scoring the basketball like her. Paige is definitely a complete basketball player. I think Clark is also. Paige also though, man, like this season was incredible on both ends of the floor. I think she really showed her versatility. What impressed me because Paige is a point guard. They had so many injuries at UConn. They had Paige at the four. Boston, she looked elite those 4 games through that win streak, but she has not gotten into full shape where they need her at. Sterling, welcome back. Welcome back. CC defense is not as bad as it was, but she doesn't have good team defense principles, which often leaves her bigs in bad positions, having to pick up fouls when Clark gives lackluster effort at times. You can definitely tell, like, there's definitely different levels of intensity for her defense. I will definitely give you that. I mean, frustration is brewing. You can tell. I mean, this team doesn't really even feel like they enjoy playing with each other, to be honest. I mean, this staff absolutely has to put these players in position to succeed. Clark just needs one more block to be a leader in all top five stats. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think at a certain point, people were thinking she was a liability on defense. I don't feel like she's a liability on defense at all right now. Like, she has held her own. good b-ball discussion going on. Some people hate to hear about CC's weaknesses, and I mean all rookies have them. No rookie in this entire class, no rookie in the history of the NBA and WNBA, including Maya Moore, including Candace Parker, was a finished product in their rookie year. They all have something to work on, and that's the great thing about it. We don't want to see these players peak in one year and just fall out. We want to see them getting better and better and better. And I think a lot of these players, Caitlin Clark included, Rakia Jackson, Angel Reese, all of them will continue to get better with time. Camila Cardosa, I think they will all continue to get better with just time. An expansion team can only pick one. I'm in restricted restricted agent in this draft. Okay. Boston reminds me of Robert Perry. She is not an elite leader. You cannot take nights off. Yeah, I don't see any Scottie Pippen in Aaliyah Boston. I'm gonna be honest. I could see the Chief more so. I could see the Chief stoic. She plays hard. She just be acting soft down there, man. Oh, let's get y'all an update, man. Let's get y'all an update. All right. So Brittany Griner right now has 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Diana Taurasi with 16. Kalia Copper with 13. And I mean, that's what Phoenix is gonna do, man. They're gonna shoot the rock. De'Erica Hamby has 23, and she's holding Aaliyah, and she's holding Brittany Griner to 8 points right now. I'm just saying, man. We're talking about Brittany Griner doing this to this front court of Aaliyah Boston and Alyssa Smith and them, and doing that. She got 8 against De'Erica Hamby and Rakia Jackson. I'm just saying. Also got Stephanie Talbot out there. 4 points for her. Hamby's got 23, 3, and 2. Rakia Jackson, 7, 4, and 2. Kia Nurse has 8 points. Ari McDonald has 7. Zaya Cook has 2 points. She's getting some action. It's a tie game, 51-51. 7:03 left in the third. And I'm telling y'all what, man. Phoenix lose this game, I don't want to hear nothing about them blowing out the Fever. Phoenix lose to the Sparks, I don't want to hear nothing about them. Robert Parrish was, yeah, that was a great comparison, Leroy, definitely. Some people cannot give Caitlin credit. She's the only rookie in history, 300 points, 100 assists, 100 rebounds, fastest in history. Men lie, women lie, them numbers don't. CC Mitchell and Wallace allowed too much penetration by opposing guards. This keeps the Fever from getting stopped and promoted early foul trouble for their bigs. CC is a quiet killer. Yeah, man, she will snatch your soul out. Will snatch your soul out. She will absolutely snatch your soul out, man. Sparks with Paige, Hamby, Jackson, Brink would be real nice. Yes. They just need a point guard to run the show for them. Absolutely. I agree with that. Beckers would be a great fit for them. Griner just took her to town. 56-53. Phoenix up. Phoenix trying to make some noise. Thank y'all so much for the game update. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. Like we said, Mercury up 56-53 at the moment. Erica Hamby with a game high 23 points. Rakia Jackson is leading the Sparks in rebounds right now with 4. I would say Caitlin is better at defense than we saw in college. Absolutely. I mean, light years better. She's a way better, way more committed defender. We was not seeing her blocking shots at Iowa, y'all. Like, she is definitely committed more on the defensive side and is locked in more so on this side. But what rookies, like, what rookie right now is playing elite defense? Like, I mean, they all getting cooked. They're all getting cooked. None of the rookies are playing elite defense. defense at all. None of them. Every rookie in the WNBA that has played minutes this year has gotten cooked. Every one of them. Period. Paige very well might end up in LA. I could actually cheer for an LA squad with that squad. Yeah, they would be fun to watch. They definitely would be fun to watch. They need a point guard. There's a few teams that are a point guard away for sure. Paige is going to be able to help a lot of teams. And I mean, even if the Fever wasn't able to get like a Paige, I even think a Georgia Moore out of Kentucky who played at Virginia Tech, who's going to be a top 10 pick this year coming up. I think Georgia Moore is going to be a good pro as well. She could help some teams. Even if the Fever bagged a Moore, that would be a great pickup for them. Aaliyah Boston seems to be glued to the floor. She doesn't seem to have any jumping ability. Nah, she jumped like she got two bricks. Two bricks on her feet, man. Like, Aaliyah Boston gets no lift. No bunnies. Yo, she's still doing it 20 years plus. She's still doing it 20 years plus. Her and Kalia Copper out there giving out work right now. 61-55 game. Tarasi was 16, 4, and 2 in 20 minutes of play. 20 plus years in the league, you gotta respect it. CC says not vets on other teams give her advice. It's a two-way street. She needs to seek the advice out. Also, you often see Angel seeking out opposing vets after games to get pointers. Okay. Hamby plays good defense. She definitely does. And I honestly, y'all, did y'all see that she got picked up to be the replacement for Cam Brink on the 3v3 team? I think Hamby's game is going to translate so well in 3-on-3 basketball. She's going to be elite, man. She just shout out to her. You know, the first year was a little bit up and down last year, but she is hands down playing the best basketball of her career after being ran out of Las Vegas, man. Hamby, salute to her. Griner don't have to do everything. She gonna score on Boston. But Griner is a shell of her former self, man. Definitely past her prom. I would not say Reese got cooked on defense. Asia Wilson was cooking her. Let's be honest. Asia Wilson. Like every rookie has gotten cooked this year, and there's no shame in that. There's no shame because I know for a fact Caitlin, Rakia, Angel, Camilla, none of them are backing down from anybody. None of them are ducking smoke. And it's okay to say that they got cooked on defense. They have. It's okay. They're rookies. It's expected. They're playing against the greatest players in the world now. This is not college. There's no shame in getting cooked by Asia Wilson. Griner smoked too many pot. Hey, I'm telling you, Tim, DT, whoo, that matchup is gonna be crazy on Sunday, man. That game is gonna be nuts. I mean, there's already been some bickering back and forth. We know there's gonna be some chippiness. We know that Diana Taurasi's been hearing the noise about Caitlin Clark should have had that Olympic spot. Like we know the type of competitor, the tenacity, the mama mentality of a goat like Diana Taurasi. She's gonna come out there and try to kill. We already know. Verticality is not Boston's game. She is an instinctive defender who uses positioning and understanding of what is going on to be a great defender. I bet she leads the Fever in every defensive stat. She probably does. She probably does, because one, they just got rid of one of their best defenders. Two, Lexi Hall doesn't get the minutes she needs to be the elite defender. Christy Wallace is freaking terrible. I wouldn't be surprised. Aaliyah Boston is definitely nobody. I don't think anybody here is questioning her skill set. She's very fundamentally sound. She do be missing hella layups though. We gotta call her spade a spade. She be missing hella layups, hella bunnies. But she's super skilled. You know, she's got a good back to the basket game. She can pass it. Great hands, great touch for the most part. Great footwork, big body. She's definitely a willing defender, but she be playing soft. She definitely be playing soft sometimes. Garner said, Access said, Garner smoking on that pack, smoking that gas too much, man. Hey, that's what got her in trouble. Yeah, this is gonna be a mega matchup though. What are y'all's predictions for Sunday's game? We'll definitely go live tomorrow. We can do a whole preview, but what are some of y'all's predictions for the game? Who scores more points? DT or CC? Yes, Sterling, she definitely needs to be more aggressive at times. That's all I'm saying, but I'm definitely not questioning her ability at all. She's skilled. Boston is like Robert Perry. She is not a Shaq. She's simply not mean enough or tough enough. Sorry, everyone. No, I mean I agree. She needs that mean streak. I need my bigs to have that dog in them that want to put you on the floor if you try to come in for a layup. I need a little Boston to have some more Bill and beer in her. Hey, Freshwater, welcome in, welcome in. Do you think A Boston and the other Fever players are tired of all the C Clark attention? Probably. Probably. I mean, it's affecting them on the court. Obviously, there's some tension there. There's definitely big tension there. And I think it's one of the reasons why she is not getting past the basketball, especially late in the fourth quarter. Oh yeah, Mercury's starting to pull away. I mean, this is what you expect. What you expect out of this. Like the I mean, to be honest, the Sparks are terrible. They're a dumpster fire too. This is a game where they really could have used Cameron Brink on the inside. Mercury by 15. She is not aggressive by nature, but she needs to incorporate some dog in her. That Don Staley. Exactly. Exactly. Don Staley brought that dog out in her. That's when we really saw her flourish. CC dropped 27, 10, and 10 torches Granny Tarasi. Okay. Okay. Triple dub. Triple dub. CC gonna mess around and gonna mess around. Okay. Calling so many bunnies. They missed so many point blank range shots. So many. So many. It's unexplainable. It is unexplainable, guys. Seriously, it's unexplainable. I have no answer for it. It's ridiculous. I mean, miss layup after miss layup. If they're not missing layups, they're dropping passes. You're gonna apologize to Boston on Sunday. Hey, if I'm wrong, hey, quote me, Timothy. If I'm wrong, I'm never one to be shy about admitting if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm just going off of what we've been seeing. She needs to play tougher. She needs to play tougher. Period. We need to see more. I need to see more aggression, more anger out of her. Nobody's questioning her skill set or her talent. We know that's there. But show me that fighter. Show me that. DT is 20 years older than CC, but their numbers are comparable. I mean, CC is beating her in every major stat category. And then when you think about the fact of the popularity she has compared to Diana Taurasi, I thought it was a travesty. I think right now, Caitlin Clark is a better player than Diana Taurasi in their careers right now today. So To leave her off the Olympic team, I think was a travesty. And they missed the mark to really turn her into a global superstar. And I think less people are gonna watch. I'll still be watching, but I think it's gonna be less people watching. And I mean that's what I've seen from these chats. Lobo did a breakdown of the past few games and showed where her teammates missed giving her the ball, but also showed a number of times CC passed up shots that were there for her. Absolutely, it's definitely a mixture of both. And I think at times Clark does get caught over dribbling in the paint, and that's why I want to see those more of those floaters in that mid range. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Colin. We've seen her look like herself last year for 4 games total. 4 games total. That is it. We've seen her look like herself for 4 games. I like that you funny. Reality has arrived. We were. I really like Boston, but she must grab the bull by the horns and no more excuses. Christy Size never calls out her lack of discipline, lack of conditioning, and lack of simply converting. Hey, Leroy, you spitting right now. You spitting right now. I mean, if this is supposed to be her team, let's take some responsibility. Okay, Robert, you got DT outscoring Clark. Okay, more predictions, more predictions. What y'all got? Leroy, I think you hit the nail on the head on that one. It's the Olympics, though, not the WNBA. They will be fine. Olympics is always a draw. Nobody overseas knows CC. They would have. The Olympic ball games have been sold out for 10 years, so CC not being on the team will have no bearing. Gino stated in an interview yesterday. Hey, Big Wash, what's good? What's good? I mean, I've seen people just going off of what I've seen in the chats. People have said that they're gonna boycott and not watch. So, do y'all think that they are gonna get the same amount of views, or if Caitlyn was on this team, would they get more views? Because I mean, we're thinking more so American views here, but also, of course, like the whole world will be watching. It's the Olympics. The role players are going to be key on both sides. Role players are going to be key. Do you know what television is? Y'all are funny, man. Y'all really make this fun. Seriously, I really rock with all y'all. Y'all are hilarious. What y'all got? Predictions, Olympics, Rookie of the Year race. We talking about all of that. Big Wash says, I don't believe people gonna stop watching. They can't get enough of logo threes. Facts. Game changer. Clark's teammates need to do a catching drill in practice like you are a wide open receiver. Yeah. 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 I mean, they're costing her turnovers. DT's teammates are going to help her stats more than CC teammates will. Freshwater, that's valid. That's valid, and that's why exactly why I think Angel Reese will win Rookie of the Year because she's in a position where her teammates are really supporting her and making her a vocal point. That's why they even watch in the first place. South has not articulated whose team it is, which is why Boston can't take charge nor CC. That is not on Boston. They have no identity. They have no identity, but Boston should be out there. I feel like she should be more vocal with, especially with the young players. Jr. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all worried about DT and too worried about Copper. I think I like when the Fever wins. It's all about CC and what she did, and when they lose, it's how bad the team is. It's not right. Okay, John, you feel like they ain't getting equal criticism? BG is coming. I hope Boston doesn't get schooled. BG is gonna try to post her up a lot. They don't know the game is a nationally televised game. They're gonna be ready. Definitely, Definitely. I'm expecting a big game. I'm looking forward to this post battle. I'm looking forward to the guard matchup as well on the perimeter. I can't wait to see the game. And I agree, the Olympics are bigger than just basketball. Facts, a lot bigger. A lot bigger. This is Boston's second year. Hell, she's still a young player. She is. She definitely still is. But if you see Kelsey Mitchell is obviously not a leader, Erica Wheeler's obviously not a leader. Like, as the best player on the team, you have to be a leader. Right? Like, am I tripping? Yes, size needs to take a step all the way to the side. More views? Okay, okay. Yes, get sides all the way to the side, y'all. Yeah, definitely. I don't think Phoenix is that good, man. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. They rely too much on the 3 point shot. If they're cold, they're losing. It doesn't seem to be in her personality. Facts, facts. But Caitlin Clark doesn't get the rookie excuse, but Boston still does. What is the difference? Please explain. Elaborate. What do you mean by that? If Caitlyn was on the Olympic team, they would get more views. I feel like they would get more views with Caitlyn. I genuinely do, just because of the math that we've seen. The WNBA is getting more views with her. Every game she's in is getting the most views. So why would the Olympics be any type of different? And if y'all think international fans aren't watching the WNBA, they know who Caitlin Clark is. Y'all do realize there are a lot of international players in the W, right, with their own fan bases. Other countries are fully aware of who Caitlin Clark is, by the way. Just wanted to touch back on that comment. The thing with the Olympics is Taurasi has played overseas and is more revered around the world or worldwide than CC, so the popularity will not be as over the top as it is here in America. Okay, I like y'all's point of views. I like y'all's point of views. At least nobody like y'all aren't talking mindlessly. Y'all are, everybody's making valid points right now. Oz isn't doing that bad. She even admitted they are building like the Aces. They are. They are literally. We were talking about that big wash. They are following the Aces blueprint with stacking these picks and drafting players and stacking talent, but they are not developing talent the same way. And Sods is far leagues away from being anywhere near Coach Becky Hammond. I think Sods is just she's my gripe with her. She doesn't make adjustments. Like that's the thing with her. No in-game adjustments. That's the thing that annoys me about her. If we are judging Sods according to the Aces, she's actually doing good. She is Becky Hammond won a championship in her second year. Views with Caitlyn would be through the roof. The jersey sales for Clark USA would be insane. Absolutely. Those jersey sales would be nuts. No doubt about the Olympics are going to lose a lot of viewers. All right. Caitlyn not being there. Imagine Clark running the court with Asia Wilson and company. I mean, I would love to see it. Danny Smith, welcome in, welcome in. Now we know what Size whispered to Chicago's coach per I'm cutting our best defender, pick her up, then you'll have someone that can guard Caitlin. That's self-sabotage. Instead of keeping Celeste Taylor, letting her have a chance to show what she can do, letting her try to guard Jewel Lloyd, you got rusty, crusty Christy Wallace out there trying to guard Jewel Lloyd, getting a 30 ball put on her head. Nasty work, Danny. It's nasty work. It's self sabotage at this point. It is self sabotage at this point. It's nasty work. But I feel like Caitlyn would have brought more to the Olympic team than Diana Taurasi. I understand the experience, the veteran leadership, but it's time to pass the torch. It's time to pass the torch. Coach Sods must make right adjustment in defense and offense. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? What's good? Alvin, welcome in, welcome in. Coach Sods must make right adjustment in defense and offense as well. Yes, against the Sky, she was one of the major reasons they lost that game. She straight up got out coached by Coach Teaspoon. Yes, hey, we are definitely going live after the game. So everybody keep the receipts. Keep the receipts because we going live right after the game. You already know. CC is like Michael Jordan right now. Becky Hammond took over after Bill Lambert. Facts. Facts. But Bill Lambert was even making adjustments like he had success in the W. Coach Sods, we're not seeing any progression. What you have to remember with the Fever is look at the Aces when their picks back went there with their young talent with Bill and Beer. They went through the same struggles. It takes time. It definitely takes time. I just don't think Christie. I think the Aces had the right pieces in place, right? That complemented each other. Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray. Like these players complemented each other's game and molded together. Kelsey Mitchell is a ball hog. There's nobody on the Aces like Kelsey Mitchell. There's nobody on the Aces that is just has no defensive awareness like Alyssa Smith. The Aces never had a coach like with no leadership ability. Lambert established a culture. Becky Hammond took over and elevated that culture. This team has no identity, no leadership, no culture. They don't even look like they want to play hard half the time for sides. Yeah, that was definitely easy money for Jewel. What, bro? Celeste can't guard Jewel. I know that for a fact. I've seen Celeste in person. I would rather see her give it a try, though, Big Watch. I'd way rather see her give it a try than Christy Wallace. You can't tell me she would have done better than Christy Wallace. Ain't no way. CC and Angel should have been on the Olympic team. Respect. I'm excited to see them in 2028, though. Yes, yes, Leroy. I appreciate you. Y'all, let's get them likes up. If this is your first time, welcome into the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. And hey, hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. Caitlin Clark, no doubt the best playmaker on the team. It's a team game. Just Coach Sides must guide her players with instruction every now and then as situations call. Absolutely. And Sides needs to take the shackles. The Aces let their team play through mistakes and continue to grow. They got the shackles on Caitlin right now, man. That she does not look comfortable in this system. Like Sides is not the answer. Jackie Young has never been a selfish player. She has never been one dimensional though, like Kelsey Mitchell, man. Like she can impact the game without scoring. Dunn and Sides couldn't put together one of those giant 8-piece puzzles for toddlers. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Everybody feeling like Celeste about to get picked up by them Chicago Sky. We definitely keeping an eye out on that. Celeste is a pro. She will definitely find her way back into the league. Yeah, I absolutely do. Teaspoon definitely makes good adjustments. Caitlin Clark, no, Team USA's problem with Caitlin is she's straight and white, and I'm hoping the All Star team beats Team USA. Who are some of the players y'all want to see on that All Star team? Obviously, the Dewana Bonds, Dearica Hamby, Enrique. Like, who are some players y'all want to see on that? Yeah, I can't wait for the All Star game. Odds got them looking like aces. I don't know, Big Watch. She ain't sold me. She ain't sold me, big dog. She ain't sold me. Bro, my friends been making sure I'm getting fed, bro. Like I got more food than I know what to do with. They love me, but back to CC and the fever. Hey Pierre, man, I'm happy, man. I'm happy your friends is blessing you out there, bro. Yeah, Dunn and Sods is a lethal combination. Asia Wilson is the MVP and best player. I completely agree. Nubian Sage, I completely agree. She is elite. Unless they draft a PG and move her off the ball. I mean, if they are able to win the Paige Becker sweepstakes, or if they can even bring in Georgia Moore, who recently transferred to Kentucky, one of the best point guards last year in the league, or in the entire country, I should say, in college basketball. If they were to move her off ball and bring in a Georgia Moore, I think that would be amazing. That's why Kate Martin fit in with the Aces so well. Yep. She makes plays, she guards, she hits threes, and she takes exactly what the defense is giving her. She ain't forcing, she's not playing out her comfort zone. Clark needs to be moved off ball, yeah, period. Go get a pure point guard with Clark at the two. So, I mean, they get maybe Beckers, Georgia Moore, somebody like that can really run the show. And, I mean, interchangeable. Clark can play the one and the two. Beckers can play the one and the two as well. You mind saying happy birthday to my dog Charlie here? Thanks, mate. Hey, Luke. Shout out to your guy Charlie. Charlie, happy birthday, my guy from the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. Hey, hope it's the best one yet. If you are a family man with kids and you go to a game to watch Caitlin play and Sods has shackles on her, are you ever going back? That's the thing. People are paying way too much money to see this watered down version of Caitlin Clark that's not allowed to play her full game. Like seriously, it's nasty work out here. Like it's nasty work out here. Okay, Rakia Jackson, Camila Cardoso. Okay, okay. Not sure about Angel on 2018, Angel struggled mightily in international play because European teams are great fundamentally in the motion game. Angel will have to grow her skill set to make that team. Definitely. And she's got 4 years to do it. I mean, Angel Reese is increased, like, she's improving rapidly. If you look at, like, her first several games compared to, like, her last 9, Angel Reese has improved dramatically. But yeah, I think the jump shot still needs some work for sure. Obviously, she needs to expand that range. But the mobility, the athleticism, the tenacity, the competitiveness, the passing ability, the rebounding, like she could definitely succeed in international play. No Georgia or more. Jackson Cardoso, yes. The big question is who's going to coach the All Star team? Another Clark hater, keep her on the bench for the whole game. Danny, I hope not, man. Free Kate. Money Martin, one of the best stories in women's basketball, man. Hey, Pierre, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love, man. I appreciate it. This definitely, none of this would be possible without all you guys. So I definitely appreciate y'all locking in with me, man. Much love, Pierre. Money Martin, I think Georgia is going to struggle in the SEC with the type of guard play we have down here. I guess we're going to see, man. The ACC ain't no slouch league. The ACC is definitely not a slouch league, though. I love Georgia Moore, man. She can shoot it, great court vision. She controls the tempo of the game. She's experienced. Hey, Kenny Brooks knew what he was doing. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely excited to see her in the SEC, though. I think she should be one of the best point guards in the nation. But, you know, Haley Van Lith definitely had her struggles. I also think Georgia Moore is a lot more skilled than Haley Van Lith, though. Um, Jackie Young gave it to the sky. It looked like the whole team worked out a lot together. Okay. Her handles are trash. She leads the W in turnovers. She needs to just worry about getting buckets. I mean, I feel like though A third of her turnovers are players that are dropping passes, man. Kelsey Mitchell dropped at least 3 of them a game. Yes, thank y'all for the love. Anyone suggesting to take the ball out of Clark's hands is baffling to me. Hey, talk to him, accent. Stand on business. Mercury game has 14K in attendance, and this game does not involve CC. Hey, good for them. Everybody's doing that, growing the game. Everybody's growing the game. I love to see it. Yeah, the Fever need to play faster, though. Take the cuffs. Take the shackles off. Now, Cardoso definitely will be in the next Olympics for Brazil for sure. Um, share that food. Do y'all want move CC off ball or want her to learn? Man, I think it's too early for a position change, but she can literally play either guard spot. But I mean, just with her court vision though, like she is an elite playmaker, man. They just are not playing to her strengths right now. Seriously. CC gotta watch out on the All Star team. She's gonna be playing with a bunch of haters. Ooh wee. And yeah. CC is starting in the All Star game. Fact, she's definitely gonna start. The votes are crazy. Okay, what do you think about Haley Van List? She comes out this year. She, I think, was a fringe second round draft pick before she got to LSU. She had a really, really good year at Louisville her last year, averaging like 19.7 a game. Took them to the Elite Eight. I think she would have been a second round pick. Completely killed her draft stock at LSU. I think she needs a huge senior year at TCU. This is like last chance you to her for me, in my opinion. I think she needs a huge year to get that bad taste out of our mouths. But I still think that Haley Van Lith can hoop, man. I think she just needs to get back to what she does best, scoring the basketball, but also trying to balance that playmaking ability. LSU, I would say, it pretty much was a fail, but she did average a career high in assists. But last year, Poa started eating into the minutes, so she had to go. But we'll see. I'll definitely keep y'all up to date with the Haley Van Lith content. Alden Rivera, welcome in, welcome in. Much better if CC goes to the Mystics. She will lead this team on a run. CC to the Mystics. They can't let their Golden Goose get away. All-star team. I like to see Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Leah Boston, Alicia Gray, Kennedy Carter. Okay, okay. Who else some players? Who else some players y'all want to see? Who were some other players? I definitely want to see Derek and Hamby out there. Calling these women haters again, and y'all act oblivious when somebody is buddy buddy with her. She can't play no defense. Hey, 50 likes. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the family, man. I appreciate y'all. Yo, CC with Della Dawn, Shakira Austin, Sykes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the I'm telling you, the Mystics are a point guard away. That's really where I hope Paige goes. I hope Paige goes to the Mystics. And just a score update, 5 minutes and 57 seconds left. The Mercury are up on the Sparks 80 to 40 or 80 to 67. De'Erica Hamby has 28. No other Sparks player is in double digits. Brittany Griner has 14 and 8. Natasha Cloud has 10, 5 and 2. Tarasi and Copper combined for 42 points. Dejanay, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm watching the Mercury. That starting five is really, really good. Mitchell Wallace and CC can't guard none of them. Yo, if Tarasi and Copper, we've seen them get cold though. I mean, we did see the Mercury put like they've had the worst performance of any team in WNBA history, low key. That shooting performance they had a while back. So we've seen they can definitely get hot like they are today, but they definitely can get cold too. The Mercury a little bipolar. Dejanay, she's a dog. I'm a fan. How many of those turnovers were because her teammates can't catch a wide open pass? Sometimes I think they miss on purpose, or Caitlin will be averaging 20 assists a game. Imagine Caitlin delegated to that tiny 3,000 seat stadium. Couldn't even imagine. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Georgia Moore's. I love Hannah Hidalgo play. She know a lot. Yeah, Hannah Hidalgo is Trey Young if he knew how to guard. She's so elite. Notre Dame is my dark horse to win the title next year, man. Like I love what they did in the portal. Love they got 5-star Kate Koval. They got a legit big now at the 5. They have a center next to Maddie Westbed. Olivia Miles is back next year. Like Notre Dame is going to be really fun to watch. She had 6 against the Storm. None of them were on her teammates. Yo, Kelsey Mitchell definitely dropped a couple passes against the Storm on the fast break. BG is no joke. OMG, tell Boston BG is coming. Okay, okay. Y'all not gonna like Deladon with CC because Deladon gonna want to be the first option. Facts, facts. As she should be the first option. Mitchell, in my opinion, is jealous of Caitlyn and is killing the team. It's killing the chemistry. Her and Wheeler, man. There's no leadership. The vets are not stepping up for this group. The vets are absolutely not stepping up for this group, and it's sad to see. You hate to see it, man. You really do. You hate to see it. Bro, I met Kawhi Leonard. I played at his camp back when he played with the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, dope. How big was his hands when you shook him? The one game was an outlier for the Mercury, though. Man, they've been 50-50, though. Okay, Edwards for Washington. Aaliyah Edwards she's been hurt, but the last, I will say, the last few games before she got hurt, like those couple of wins that they strung together, Edwards definitely put it together. I want to meet Curry next. Okay, okay. Yeah, I done had a couple pros on the podcast. Patrick Williams. I interviewed Bam Adebayo a couple years ago. I've had a couple NBA players on the podcast. Chris Paul, being from North Carolina, I was a reporter out there. Was a scout going to all the AAU games, so I scouted. Dennis Smith Jr., Kobe White, Patrick Williams, Isaiah Todd. All of them, man. It was a lot of great players I've seen come through. Harry Giles, one of the most elite high school players I ever saw. Like, subscribe, and share. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Leroy. If this is your first time in the podcast, welcome to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. And man, I appreciate y'all joining. Hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. Yeah, Hamby got the team on her back. South Carolina's still loaded and 1 year older, and they were young last year. And they bring in a generational talent. I don't think people know what time it is when Joyce Edwards gets there, man. But yeah, South Carolina definitely number one team in the nation, stacked top to bottom. Front court is insane. Back court is nuts. Great freshmen coming in. Dowda, the transfer, Miriam Dowda, gives them another weapon that can shoot. Of course, Ashlyn Watkins, Chloe Kitts. Raven Johnson's back. Tahina Powell. SEC Tournament MVP Malaysia Ford Wiley. The shooter Tessa Johnson played big in the tourney. Breezy Hall is back. Like, yeah, this team is absolutely loaded. Sanaya Fagan, I love her game. Team is absolutely stacked. Yeah, Hamby's got the team on her back. Flage coming in. I'm rooting for her and all LSU lineup in Chicago. Okay. Okay, Big Four. But I can't wait to see Flage take that next step with Simone Augustus guiding her. Hannah Hidalgo is low key going to be a steal when she get drafted. Yeah, she will probably be the next 5'6" guard to be a starter in the league. Dead serious. She's way too good. Mitchell is there to get buckets, but I've never seen a more one-dimensional player. It's nuts. Nobody's supposed to roll over for Clark. Rookies paying their dues for sure. The Fever is not ready for Phoenix. We gonna see. We definitely gonna see. We'll see. It'll be a competitive game, but I think this will be very. I think it'll be more personal for the Mercury. I like Malaysia over Hidalgo. Malaysia reminds me of Kyrie Irving. Hidalgo reminds me of Trey Young, but can guard. All due respect to Mitchell, if that's her game, she needs to do it somewhere else. Yo, y'all are hilarious. Who will Smith guard Sunday? The Mercury played 4 All-Star guards in Griner. Please do not start Smith and Wallace. If there was a chance for a lineup change, this has to be the game, right? Right, John? Dude with 6'7" in his hand could cover almost one side of the basketball. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, Bam was a dope interview. Hey, grind long, grind strong, baby. You already know, RC. We in it. We in it. I do this for y'all. What's the big girl for UCLA? Do you think she's gonna be a first round pick next year? Lauren Betts. She's a junior, so she still has 2 years left. But yeah, she is a dog as well. Chloe Kent's to the bench. I don't know. Man, have y'all been seeing the highlights of Chloe Kitts like in the gym? She been working on her perimeter skills. I think she gonna be trying to play some three next year. Maddie McDaniels remind me of Hannah Hidalgo. Yeah, Maddie McDaniels is a monster. I know she's coming off that injury, so she probably I could see her even maybe being redshirted this year. This is what I have to say about. All right, Mr. Griner is crazy. The Olympics have rules about transgender players in the Olympics. Team USA could have all medals stripped in all games that he played in. That's nuts. Y'all, that's nuts. Y'all think that WNBA is Kendrick and CC is Drake. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. It's ridiculous. Nobody hates that girl. South Carolina plays Purdue. Oh yeah, RT, that's gonna get ugly. That's gonna get ugly. Pierre, not gonna lie, got a crush on Paige. Hey, shoot or shoot, my boy. Shoot or shoot. Freshman Edwards from South Carolina will be a top 3 pick. She gonna be the first pick. Yeah, she's elite. Joyce Edwards is elite. Coming off fresh off a gold medal in the 18U America Cup. She's elite, man. I think she has the chance to be the best recruit to come through there since Asia Wilson. Seriously. Chloe shares some rib tips, kids. Hey, man. She looks like she's putting on muscle. She's working on the handle, the perimeter skills. Maybe she's trying to slide over to the three, man. They get way bigger next year. Love Joyce Edwards. Can't wait to see her play. Yeah, she's elite. Yeah, I think GM will make some moves to help fit what Saz is trying to do. They got to do something. They got to do something. They either got to get this roster under control to get pieces that complement each other, or they got to get rid of. They got to get rid of Sides, man. I just don't think Sides is the answer, to be honest. I don't think that she lasts another full season. Brittany Griner, aka Rasheed, that's crazy. Bro said Mr. Griner, bro. That's insane, RC. That's insane. That is wild behavior. Mr. Griner is wild behavior. They try putting her in the men's prison. That ain't right. He got game. He got game too. That's crazy. I love he got game. That's an elite movie. The Russians allegedly trying to. Brandon Lee Joyce Edwards reminds me of Tim Duncan. Bro, she is so elite. I don't see no Tim Duncan really, but she's so elite. Like you're literally talking about a player that can play the 1 through the 4 right now. Like she is elite. But John, I feel you. Like I feel you. That's a great name to be mentioned with Tim Duncan, man. Just steady, confident, plays hard, makes plays. Definitely respect that. Yeah, Joyce Edwards is going to be a superstar. I think this 2024 class has the chance to be just as good, man. Sarah Strong is going to be elite as well. I think Morgan Shelley is going to be really good for UConn as well. Zabel's going there. Jelani Cambridge. Like, it's a lot of talent. Jordan Lee going to Texas. It's a lot of talent in this 2024 class. Kennedy Smith, Kaylee Heffel going to Southern California, SoCal. Oh man, y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong for that. Who won today's games? I've been going all day. I got you. Well, the Mercury are currently smoking the Sparks 97 or 90-73. Dearica Hamby is the only Sparks player in double figures. Um, And then upset alert, we forgot to mention the Atlanta Dream upset the Connecticut Sun 78-74. Ryan Howard is still out, but Jordan Canada is back in. My neighbor used to call Sylvia Fowles a man lady when they played the Sparks with Maya Moore on the team. Copper 24 points tonight. Yep, Copper was hooping. Diana Taurasi was hooping as well. Don't forget Pow Pow and Adele Tack. Oh yeah, Tack is gonna be a monster. Tack is gonna be a monster. Yeah, I definitely think the SEC is the best conference right now. If you finish 10th in that league, I mean, you even got like the bottom feeder, like Auburn with Talia Scott is nuts. Yeah, Pow Pow. I was surprised Pow Pow came back, honestly, man. That was a game changer. Man, I don't know. I just don't see there being minutes for Maddie McDaniel this year, though. No disrespect, she's talented, but that backcourt is way too deep. There's just not enough minutes for her this year, to be honest. But what did you think of the scrimmage, though, Sterling? What were your takeaways from the scrimmage? Yes, smash that like button. Yes, yes, yes. Smash the like button. Edwards doesn't force shots, shoots with both hands. And like Reese, she loves to rebound. Yup. She can shoot it. She can handle it. She's tenacious competitor, high motor, guards multiple positions, elite finisher around the cup, three-sport athlete, just super athletic. Yeah, Joyce Edwards is that deal. Brandon, haven't you seen the video of Mr. Griner without his shirt on? How did his leg get break? I have not seen a shirtless Brittany Griner. I can't say that I have. I've not seen that. Nope. Brandon, I'm trying to break new ground and be one of the first YouTubers to talk about both the WNBA and NBA proficiently and effectively. That's why the name changed, bro. Okay. Okay, respect. I did notice that. Okay. Hey man, it's possible. Like RC, honestly, I have a college football podcast that I host for Believe Network. I do fantasy football, NBA, a lot of men's college basketball. I've gone live talking about the Javante Davis fight after he knocked out Frank Martin. Like you can do it. You can definitely do it. It is. It is out there. Imagine if LeBron got traded to the Sparks. Wow. South Carolina bringing in Dowda from yeah, she can shoot the three. She can shoot. Dowda can shoot the three. She almost shot 40% from three. WNBA is foolish putting on the Fever and Sky games all at the same time on Sunday. Yeah, bro, why do they do that? The WNBA be shooting themselves in the foot, y'all, and it kills me. Why do they do that? They are their own worst enemy, man. Seriously. I don't get it, man. Maddie is talented, but she will sit this year. For sure, as most of the SEC girls have to do. Team is going to be scary good. Yeah, I think this could be Dawn Staley's best team ever, to be honest. Prayers up for Cameron Brink. Hope she recovers from the ACL injury. Definitely hated to see her go down. Just seeing, the fact that she was becoming one of the best shot blockers in the league already. The game was coming to her. It was slowing down. She was going to be on that 3v3 Olympic team as well. Yeah, I can't stand injuries like that, man. I think she will definitely bounce back though. She's young, she's hungry. I think she'll definitely bounce back. Frank on his back, Martin, hilarious. Yeah, Kennedy Smith's a dog. Her and Juju Watkins are going to be a dynamic duo on that front court or on that wing. They are going to be tough to guard. You got Kiki coming. You got Talia coming by Hoffman. You got Kaylee Heckle coming at the point guard spot. Like, yeah, they're going to be really good. USC did some really good things in the portal. Southern California. This will be the most talent Juju's played with in her life. It's ridiculous how much talent South Carolina has. They have like 6 first rounders on that roster. Yeah. And salute to Don Staley for getting these kids to buy in because everybody's so quick to jump into the transfer portal nowadays. Salute to her for getting these teams to buy in to teamwork and championships instead of individual accolades. Can't believe LeBron about to play LeBron. Yep. Yep. It's happening. It's happening. I also like Dalton Kmet though too, man. For Tennessee, 6'10" wing. I mean, if anybody was gonna be able to come in and contribute as a rookie, it was him. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was big RC on Jalen Hood Shafino. I covered him while I was in North Carolina. He played with Team Charlotte. Jeff McGinnis's team played with Team CP3, Chris Paul's team. Saw him with Rob Dillingham at Combine Academy. And I tell you, Rob Dillingham, I think, is going to be a dog. Hey, Colin, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Brandon, it's been all over the internet. It's him shooting hoops by his pool, shirtless, no scars of any kind, and no breasts. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, man. Brittany Griner is not someone I'm searching to see her news. I'm just gonna put that out there. Or, whatever y'all want to do. Hey, Danny, I appreciate it though. I appreciate you putting it out there. I appreciate you putting it out there. But yeah, man. Um, y'all are hilarious. Y'all on Brittany Griner up right now. Y'all are legitimately hilarious. Juju Watkins is the best prospect to live up to the hype since CP3 and LeBron both. Okay, RC. Okay, stamp it. Stand on business. Stand on business. Maddie McDaniel may not get a lot of playing time, but she is so great driving to the basket. Oh yeah, she's a dog on defense too. One of them little scrappy guards that ain't going for no nonsense. I mean, Bronny could learn a lot from both Christy and Jalen Hood. Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised Jalen Hood Shafino hasn't gotten any burn, and I know Christy is like the summer league superstar for them. I don't Bronny coming out early. I wanted to see him ball out. Man, salute to Bronny for even. I mean, you gotta think about the start that he had to his college career. Kid passed out, could have died, could have easily walked away from basketball, been LeBron's son, and played video games for the rest of his life. But hey, he chose to come back and hoop, man. So shout out to him. That's a lot of heart. What do you think about the SEC Women's Basketball Conference this year? Oh, it's loaded. It's loaded, man. It's absolutely loaded. I think LSU did some great things. I love Cheyenne Day Wilson. I love Miracle Shepherd. I think the defense, like the depth in the backcourt, the defense, perimeter defense is going to be a lot better for LSU. They got that big three with Michaela Williams, Flage, and Big Four coming back. I think LSU will be in the thick of things. I love that Auburn. They're scrappy. They beat LSU last year. I love that Talia Scott is teaming up with them. I love Coach Yo down at Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good teams doing a lot of good things down there. I think Florida did some really good things. They got Miara O'Neal coming in, baby kids. They brought some talent back. I think Florida will be decent. Kentucky, Coach Kenny Brooks, one of the best coaches in the nation, in my opinion. A coach that people have mentioned should maybe be considered for that Indiana Fever job. Taking his talents to Kentucky, bringing in a talented class. The top to bottom in the SEC is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And then, of course, you got Texas coming, which is absolutely bananas with Madison Booker and Rory Harmon and Layla Filia. Like, they're going to be loaded. Texas is going to be nuts. Reagan Beers from Oregon State transferred to Oklahoma. Like, yeah, the SEC is going to be wild. Yeah, Mr. Brandon Grinder's neighborhood. That's hilarious. What did he choose? What did he choose? I saw it earlier on Twitter or on X. I saw what Bronny's wearing 9. I forgot what Nets wearing. LSU went out. Sorry in the portal. Not letting Kiki definitely hurt, but they added a lot of backcourt depth. I guess they're banking on Del Rosario taking that next step, but she be looking lost out there, man. But they didn't hit in the portal for a big. I think they added some quality depth. I like Jersey Wolfenberger. I think maybe at 6'4" they can bring the best out of her. Former McDonald's All American. They did some good things. They added backcourt depth and a lot of bodies. They're gonna play a lot faster next year, I think. But if Del Rosario don't step up as that main big, they definitely gonna be in trouble. But also getting Smith back as well. They were missing a double digit scorer last year. So getting somebody Smith back will be big. Tell me you heard what? Yeah, I forgot. I saw it though. Injury shut her down. Why is Tarasi and Griner hugging up with Rakia Jackson? On the rookie some love. Hey Pierre, appreciate you tuning in, my guy. Appreciate you tuning in. We're gonna be live a few more times this weekend, so thank you, and we'll see you next time. Don not gonna coach TC. Y'all don't want that smoke. Hey, Don is no nonsense. Don is no nonsense. For real, for real. I just voted on the ESPY Awards. Who'd you vote for, German? Okay. Yeah, Hood Shafino definitely was hurt. Cause he had a solid. I think he got hurt too in the summer league. Ivan, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, because you scared to say it. What's the matter? Just say how it is. Brittany Garner is a man in the story. There's nothing false about that. Oh, I forgot. You're afraid you might lose sponsors. Man, we going for the sponsors. I don't have any to lose right now. We done had some inquiries though. But hey, I'll let y'all debate that. That's not what I'm here for. I will let y'all debate that all night long. Y'all got it. Y'all are welcome in the chat. Like I love the energy. But yeah, I'm keeping it hoops, baby. I'm here for the hoops. We here for the hoops. The Mercury hyping up Sunday's game. Griner is in her deep voice telling the crowd, "Y'all better be loud." She does have a deep voice. She definitely does have a deep voice. Hey Raymond, welcome in, welcome in, welcome to from Nashville. Okay, hey, I'm from North Carolina originally, man. Both states serious about that barbecue. That Nashville hot sauce is legit. Yo, Jewel Lloyd literally got poked in the eye. One eye. Had one eye, a black eye, and was out there cooking. Oh, accent, I definitely am falling behind. You see how lit this chat is right now? I'm just trying to get through them all, man. Stall me out, accent. Stall me out, bro. It's a lot of comments. It's a lot of comments in here. Coach Staley does it her way. She's hard on the PG. She definitely is. She definitely is. I wonder what team did Griner play for in college. Baylor. Nobody in the nation has the bigs that South Carolina has. They will have about 6 players, 6'4" above. Yeah, a lot of size. Definitely a lot of size. Whole lot of size. Nope. Yeah. Brandon, I gotta go. But you know this channel. You keep doing what you're doing. This is a great channel. Hey, Colin, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love, man. And we'll see you next time. I appreciate it. One more like, everyone. Let's get it. Boom. 60, 60, 60, 60. Okay, we got some Kai fans in here. Respect, respect. Yeah, she definitely got cut today. She got cut today. And I feel like, I mean, she wasn't really playing. They were kind of using her, I feel like, as clickbait and for TikToks, man. But now they got that roster spot to maybe go get Celeste Taylor. Yep, Phoenix definitely looked good tonight. Copper, Diana Taurasi was getting it done. For the female athlete, I voted Nelly Corder, the golfer, and voted for Clark on the other. She was nominated in. Okay, big respect. Big respect. When is the ESPYs? Brandon, all you have to do is ask your smartphone to show you the videos. Prepare to have your eyes open. I'm a closer, man. I ain't checking for that. Daddy, I ain't checking for that. I'm good. I'm going to take y'all word for it. As a UCLA fan, I'm excited to see that SC game. Yes, Sydney. I love what UCLA did. Brought in Janiyah Barker. I think Kiki Rice takes that next major step this year, becoming one of the nation's like elite point guards. Got Gabriela Jaquez coming back. Lauren Betts. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, appreciate that. 60 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate that. Thank y'all so much, man. Defensively, South Carolina brings the funk every night. Yeah. Lockdown. 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 No, I agree. Whoever said nobody's going to have the size to match up with them, I agree. And they got the shooters, too. Oh, man. And I'm a big fan of Raven Johnson. Miara O'Neal is my cousin. Okay, Robert, salute. Salute. What are the predictions for her rookie year, for her freshman year down there in Florida? DeJounte Murray got traded to the Pelicans. What? For who? Who? Who did DeJounte get traded for? Did they trade him for B.I., for Brandon Ingram? Daddy, man, I appreciate you. Have a good night. Take care. We'll see you next time. I'm predicting UCLA and South Carolina in the championship game. Okay. I like UCLA. I like Notre Dame a lot. I like Texas a lot. I like UConn. I think UConn is the second best team in the nation. I like UConn a lot. Okay. I'm not sure about that because Jill might not be there next season either. Her chest looked like college paper. Y'all are wild. Wait, the Sky picked up Taylor from the Fever. That's what we're thinking is gonna happen, Ivan. That's what we're saying. That's kind of like what the conversation started off as in the chat when we first went live. The fact that they cut Kai the same week, like just days after, and then We're seeing Celeste Taylor, of course, got waived a couple days before. Eyes waived a couple days after. They have that open roster spot. She fits that system. They do need a point guard more, so maybe they go to point guard route. But Celeste Taylor is there for the picking, and I definitely think the Fever made a huge mistake, and they're going to regret cutting Celeste Taylor for sure. Hey, Kitty up. Talk to him. Nah, they fleeced the Pelicans. They didn't even have to give up Brandon Ingram either. Wow. 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 Hawks got fleeced? But yeah, that's what we're thinking. You can you welcome, Brandon. You can pay me later, bro. Hey man, I appreciate you, Leroy. Definitely been rocking with me. One of the OGs in the chat. For sure. Appreciate you. Hey man, and if any other content creators out there, man, definitely let me know, man. RC, y'all go subscribe to my guy as well. Check him out. He's trying to get that YouTube thing going. Y'all definitely go check out RC's page. It's DeJounte to the Pelicans for Larry Nance, Tyson Daniels, EJ Liddell, and what? What? Bro, why didn't they just give him away for a 10 piece of lemon peppers while they was at it? What? I forgot USC is getting their 5-star and number 8 point guard back to this season. She could be a big help because I don't see that. Yeah. Kaylee Heckle is going to be really good for them. Kennedy Smith's going to be really good. Of course, they got Kiki Talia coming in. This will be Southern California's best team in a while. This is easily the best talent, the most talent that Juju Watkins has played with in her entire career, hands down. Hey, we stay talking hoops. You already know. Cole might not be back next season. I need Wheeler. I need Wallace. I need Sides not to be back next season. For real, for real. When Olivia Miles coming back to the team with Hannah Hidalgo, oh yeah. Yo, Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles and Sonia Citron, that backcourt for Notre Dame, they're my dark horse to win it, man. They're going to be stacked. They're going to be stacked. They got KK Bransford back as well. People are gonna try to make some moves. They got to. They gotta make some moves. It was all fixed, man. Sky got a good deal, a win, and a player from Indiana Fever. I knew the fix was in. Hey, it's adding even more to the rivalry. I even told them the fix is in. It's wicked out here. Depends on if they bring the sides back. I think she has to get 15 to 20 wins. That's the over and under? Do y'all think they can reach that mark though, Big Watch? Are they gonna get to that point? Oh, Reed Shepard, man. Yeah, I like Reed. I like Reed. I mean, of course, he's an elite 3-point shooter, but he's got bounce, like dumb bounce. He's super athletic. I think he will fit in with Houston really, really well. Creative, can play make, can play the 1 and the 2 really. I like his game a lot, and they need 3-point shooting out there, so I think he will help them a lot. John Calipari ain't gonna stop until he coached the whole SEC. I'm telling you. You see what he did at Arkansas, though? They brought in a lot of talent. Jonas Adu, I covered him in North Carolina too, out of Tennessee. Big man. Donnell Davis out of Florida Atlantic. Like, he got DJ Wagner coming. I mean, yo, Arkansas got a mob coming in. Arkansas definitely has a mob coming in. I think NC State might get back to the final. I love their team too. Isaiah James, one of the most improved players in the entire nation, like doubled her scoring total from the year before. Sanaya Rivers, the former South Carolina Gamecock, running the point guard. They got Zam Jones coming in, one of the top freshman point guards. Like, yeah, I absolutely think NC State's gonna be making some noise next year. We need a WNBA team in Florida so I can go see Caitlin. Hey, start the petition, Mr. Terrible. Ship Dunn, Sides, Wheeler, and Wallace to Siberia. Hey, Axon said they can't even stay in the country. We need them far away. Look out for South Carolina as a dark horse. In women's or men's? Men's basketball? I do like Colin Murray Boyles. I really like his game. I really, really like his game. And they picked up somebody in the portal too. They pick up Cam Scott, the South Carolina Mr. Basketball. Cam Scott going to South Carolina. That'll be major. Yeah, man, they got Tyson's Foods out of Arkansas. They got Jerry Jones. They gonna be able to pay whoever they want. That's why it makes no sense to me that their basketball or their football team is so bad. They got crazy alumni. Dunn looks like looks older than Joe B. That's hilarious. Lynn Dunn looked like Bill Clinton. Hey yo, bro, say Lynn Dunn looked like Bill Clinton. That's funny. That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That's hilarious, yo. Yeah, man, Lynn Dunn got Alzheimer's or something going on because the decisions aren't making sense. The ACC should have some teams, but the Big 12 also has some good teams. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The ACC, I think, will be kind of top heavy with Notre Dame and NC State for sure. But yeah, they will definitely have some talent down there, man. Absolutely. I hated that Deja Kelly dipped out on UNC. I thought they would have been pretty good, but Duke is going to have a great team. Coach Carol Lawson doing some good things down there. Oh yeah, Big Watch. I know Nick Pringle. I scouted him too. I know Nick. When Arkansas is going to kill the ACC. Have some yep. Paris, you back at it. Paris got that mod status. Sides triggered all this switching sides. It's going both ways. No pun intended. DeJounte Murray for Dyson Daniels. And, bro, how is that even a thing? Not even a first round pick? Not even a first round pick? Just them in a second rounder? Why was they? I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Replace sides with Kwame Brown. Replace sides with anybody. Literally anybody. Hey, just talking hoops, Leroy. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Fever ain't talking no more, taking no more L's on Clark Street. Clark Street. How many times can you vote on the ESPYS? I think they limit you. Kwame Brown. Now that is so funny, yo. Kwame Brown, yo. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Those women won't talk to Kwame. What is Kwame's coaching experience, man? Y'all remember he had that podcast rocking for a while. We ain't taking no more L's. Now watch a bunch of good players flip on their own teams. Everybody and their mama coming, want to play with the fever. Some fighting, just fighting it. Some in denial. In golf, it is very tough to win 6 tournaments in a row. She with the top legends of Nancy Lopez and Annika Sorenstam, she tied a record with. Okay, getting the golf knowledge. And we love all sports. We support it. That would be funny. Mercury hyping up Sunday's game. Griner. Oh yeah, I saw that. Uh-huh. Ike Turner would straighten that team up. That's wild. That's wild. That would be funny since CC didn't make the USA team. I guarantee the women's USA team is going to lose. It will be laughing if that happens, and I'm hoping it will happen. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, no disrespect, Ivan, but they ain't lost since like the '90s. Ike Turner was straightening out this team is that's wild. That's crazy. The rest gonna wanna sign up. They know CC a killer, and like she said, everyone wanna win. Y'all going to the fever if you want to win and you don't wish no producer all in the videos dancing. Oh, that's funny. Yo, Red, what's good? Welcome back. Welcome back, Red. Whoever want to win, bring your axe. Yes. You want to win, put Boogie in. Let Boogie spin. Man. And y'all know I still, even though we're locked in on WNBA season, I still got a lot of college content that I'm dropping. So definitely check out the channel. If this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. Join our memberships. We got exclusive content daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Sides all in the videos, dancing, squatting like she played defense. Sides all on the sidelines, ain't doing nothing. CC may lose her composure after the Phoenix game. Should be ugly. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point if we continue to see this disruption, this lackluster offense, lackluster defense, lackluster playing style. This like hot dog ball hogging basketball that they're playing. We continue to see it, man. We're gonna see a locker room fight. I really wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's just like it feel like they not even having fun with each other out there, y'all. Young team supposed to be young, loose, playing young, wild, and free. And this team, we have not seen. We have not seen it. We have not seen it. What are some other predictions y'all have for the game against the Mercury? Ice T, welcome in, welcome in. I wouldn't be surprised because the coach has a loser mentality. It completely contradicts her winning mentality. And the crazy thing is about Sai, she literally said that she wasn't gonna mess with Caitlyn. She wasn't gonna, disrupt her playing style. And she was gonna let her do her. But we have not seen that. Okay, on the men's side, yes, Carolina's loaded. Cooper Flag looks like the next Duke super villain. Excited for that. I mean, you got Elliot Kadu. RJ Davis decided to come back. Drake Powell. I think it'll be a close game. Okay, ICT, welcome back. Well, they are due to lose. Will the break help the Fever or the fact that the Mercury just played a game? They're going to be playing, what, 2 games in 3 days? Does that make a difference in y'all's opinion? Prediction: we finna see with the black sharpie and the pad in her hands in the playoffs. Okay, okay. Coaching, player coach, Bill Russell, Stephen A. Smith. You used to talk real bad about Kwame Brown. Yeah, he did. He used to nasty word calling him a bust. That man Kwame said, "I made 20 million and live on a golf course. I ain't no bust player. I ain't no buzz player." That's funny. No, I think we gonna have to do another live tomorrow and preview this game. Plus, the women's USA team, they have a man playing on their team, so that's kind of unfair. So, like with Brittany Griner on the team and Caitlin Clark off the team, Ivan, are you not watching the Olympics? I know some people have said they are literally boycotting this team. I'm honestly, man, I'm excited to see Shakari Richardson. I'm excited to see track. I'm excited to see Simone Biles dominate on gymnastics. Man, I'm excited to see some of them sports. The Mercs ain't nobody. They lucky. AF they got away. 15 ball touches would have put them in the coffin, and they know it. Coach Sods is a narcissist and a liar, and she's ruining this team. She's a detriment to this team's development. It's wicked. It's nasty work. You hate to see it. It's nasty work. She's literally hindering the hindering this team, man. It's nasty work. She's hindering the development of this team right now. She's sacrificing the development of this young talent. She's sacrificing it so she can play favorites, so she can get her players minutes. It's nasty work. Nasty work. Real close to tapping out from watching any more FIBA or WNBA. West Coast, welcome in. You reaching your breaking point? Are you reaching your breaking point with them? Reese and CC gonna be invited to the ESPN Awards. Oh, facts, 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 facts. Oh, pure liar. Okay, pure liar. I got you. I got you. See, y'all keeping me hip. CC should skip the ESPYS. Is it getting to a point where like it's time to pull the plug? Like they just need to blow it up and start from scratch almost. At least get rid of about half the roster. Um, like what are y'all feeling about that? I predict there are a lot of Butch players on the Mercury team. Not many traditional girls. Just saying, y'all own one tonight. Yeah, mainly because of sides not making Caitlyn the focal point. Yeah. Yeah, she's completely hindering Caitlyn's development. Like we've been screaming free Caitlyn Clark for about a month now. Take the shackles off her. She hasn't looked comfortable. She hasn't been allowed to play her game, and that's why I think Angel Reese is in a better position to win Rookie of the Year because she's with a team, with a culture, with vets that are supporting her, with teammates that want to see her succeed, with a coach that understands how to play to her strengths and get her the basketball when she's hot and not sub her out when she's cooking. They got a championship DNA. Like the Indiana Fever feel like a low-key dumpster fire right now. My main frustration with Sides was when she benches Katie Lou after 4 minutes and her connecting with CC's pass and giving CC an assist. Like you said, Sides is hindering CC's development. Definitely. Definitely. Absolutely. And the fact that Christy Wallace and Erica Wheeler are getting minutes is nasty work. We should be seeing way more of Samuelson. We should be seeing way more of Lexi Hole. We should have gotten to see Celeste Taylor. Like, there's just players we didn't get to see. Watch when the season's over, a bunch of players going to try to, with the grown woman in Indiana, and ignores anyone that helps CC assist or points. It's crazy. It's nasty work. It's honestly, it feels like self-sabotage at this point. Copper might score 30 against the Fever. Yeah, I mean, especially if they got Christy Wallace on her. If they got Wallace on her, Copper is absolutely going for 30 plus. If they don't put Lexi Hole on her, that's what it is. Big games today. I say game time. I feel like I'm getting ready for my games back in the day. Reese and CC pumped up all the games. Facts. 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 Elevating the game to new levels. If the Fever make the playoffs, they are going home in the first round. Facts. I really hope. The only reason I don't want to see them in the playoffs, if they do, great. But I just don't want them to have any reason to keep Christie side, y'all. On YouTube and all other platforms. The funny thing is, CC will praise CT when she does that because she has disdain for sides on her decision. Because it was nasty work, and I know some people felt like she even got traded because she was Caitlin Clark's friend. Like, is Saj trying to break her down mentally? Is it like a mental game right now? That BS. Everybody gonna watch the Olympics. I'm definitely gonna be locked in on the Olympics. Phoenix 96, Fever 81 final. Okay, okay. Prediction next Brand League video gonna be called Beyond Conspiracy Sabotage on Clark Street. Paris, the fix is in. What's going on? Watch the Mercury versus Sparks tonight. Mercury do a lot of dirty cheap shots, and Griner testosterone was wild and almost took Talbot's head off. Okay, what was y'all's? What was some of your other takeaways from the game? Phoenix 115, Fever 67. Dang, come on, IGT. You ain't feeling like that. You're not feeling like that. As long as their screens suck, I won't be surprised. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. You got players that aren't squaring their shoulders, players that aren't holding positions. Like, it's nasty work, man. Where's the fundamentals? It's wicked out here. But guys, we have officially been on this stream for 3 hours and 10 minutes, man. Going strong. Y'all know I do it for y'all. We will definitely have more lives throughout the week. But before we get out of here, I gotta give y'all's time to give the parting shots in, man. Get those final like I said, parting shots, final hot takes, predictions, everything y'all want to say, shoot them at me. This is y'all's time, man. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. Join our memberships. We got that exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it on the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. But yeah, let me get them. Let me get them. Let me get those. Let me get those. Let me get those final prediction guys before we get out of here. Going on 3 hours and 11 minutes. We just put 3 hours in. Y'all been rocking with me for 3 hours, man. Much love. And you know what? I'm gonna give y'all another live tomorrow. Y'all showed so much love tonight, man. I'm gonna give y'all another live tomorrow and another one Sunday. Let's talk pregame predictions tomorrow. Let's talk WNBA storylines. Let's talk ESPYs and anything else y'all are feeling, man. We're gonna be back at it tomorrow night for sure. Hey, West Coast, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. There's nothing new being brought out and are getting team diff. West Coast saddle up, Top Gun. Yo, fellas. No, the Fever are good. They need to stay the course. Okay, okay. Hamby is a baller. Caitlyn should be on Sparks. Yo, Caitlyn, Hamby, Cameron Brink, Rakia Jackson. That would be a solid lineup. That would definitely be a solid lineup. Hey, Top Gun, you good? You good? We know we gonna be back at it again tomorrow. Welcome in. Better late than never, I always say. One more like for 70. Who's gonna be the 70th like? I agree. They definitely need a new coach. They absolutely need a new coach. Fever suck. What's gonna be the hey Top Gun? What's your final predictions for the game? What's your final predictions for the game, Top Gun? That Mercury versus Fever game. And is this the game where they finally lose it if they lose? Do you think Liberty have any animosity towards CC? I feel like they want a better guard in the future. Yeah, but like, would she start for them though? Like, I don't think you want Caitlin Clark in a position to be coming off the bench for anybody. And two, I mean, just looking at the numbers she's doing in Indiana, they're selling out all types of games. Like, having venues move to bigger venues. There's no way they're letting her go. She's gonna have to like leave after her rookie deal if she wants to get out of Indiana. Hey, let's go. 70 likes. Hey man, much love to y'all. Much love to y'all. None of this would be possible without y'all. So much love. I really appreciate y'all, man. Seriously. Thank you. Somebody grabbed the ball from Big Watch. Reese gonna dog out Minnesota. Okay. 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 Fever lose next three by 15 plus. Sheesh. Hey, Leroy, we appreciate you. Giddy up in the bed, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Did you see the Aces when they first put that team together? It looks the same way. Okay, guys. Final parting shots. Final parting shots. Let me have them. What we got? What we got? Both teams look similar. Scott didn't hate their first round pick. For the Mercury versus Sparks halftime show, they had mascot of Fever and Mercury. Gorilla square up and Gorilla tackle Fever mascot from behind for the win. Hey, hilarious. Moonroof, welcome in. Welcome in. That's hilarious, man. The mascots really be getting after it. The New York Liberty mascot cracks me up. The New York Liberty mascot definitely cracks me up. It's definitely hard winning in the pros. I still think Boston's good. It was simply a bad showing from the Storm game. I definitely think it's not a talent thing with Boston. She's definitely super talented, super skilled, and her and Clark could be a really good one-two punch. But I just need to see her play a little bit more physical. It's definitely hard winning in the pros. Need York Liberty have a song. Okay, I did not know that. This isn't college. Beyond conspiracy, sabotage on Clark Street coming soon. The Sky is going for the eighth spot. They are not going out like that. I mean, I think the eighth spot definitely is going to come down to the Fever or the Sky at this point. Like that August matchup could really have some playoff implications to it. Yeah, they did. Honestly, Minnesota has been one of the biggest surprises of the year this year. But Nafisa Collier been that. And the way Bridget Carlton is shooting the rock, oh my goodness. They need McBride to get back on track, though. What's up with Kayla McBride? Ellie the Elephant, yeah, literally. Ellie the Elephant got so much attitude, so much personality. It's funny. Last two games of the season for Fever are against the Aces. Yeesh. No easy win. I think she's there. She's what, got 4 years on the contract? Standard rookie contract, 4 years? Fever need an 85 Bears Super Bowl shuffle song. Y'all dropping right now. That's funny. Yup, accent the relay map. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup. Well, guys, it is about that time, but we will go live again tomorrow night to talk about game previews, more predictions, diving in more into this game, the storylines, the rift between Caitlin Clark and the team, Diana Taurasi, and what we can expect from that matchup. We'll continue all the top storylines and whatever else topics y'all come up with in this chat, because y'all know we talk everything under the sun here. But thank you again so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. I am your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. This is the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. Much love to everybody, man. I salute y'all. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night with me. Until next time, hey,